a special girl, very special girl. I met a special girl.
Yeah, we're just waiting on a couple people.
And then you guys can. Is this the map?
Hunter, I need you not sitting on the chair.
Is
I'm
this
sorry.
the map you should on?
No, this is the map I'm on, but it's not the map that they see.
Good. Now there's 3 people that you're gonna be playing with.
Can you hear me, Kyle? I cannot hear you.
Welcome to the Flavor Hood. We dash for what the block is cooking. Lifting up your local, your brand news, and your everywhere go-tos. Welcome to the Flavor Hood. Here, all flavors come to the table. DoorDash, delicious, delivered.
The heck was
Oh,
that?
sorry. See, I had your Twitch stream on, and I was
You're really quiet if you're
had to
talking.
go through the ad before I could mute it.
Oh, yeah, I have ads now because
Yeah.
So go subscribe to me with your free Twitch Prime subscription.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing that we can do now.
Cool. Yeah, just wait on Ashley. She's not usually late.
No, it's
She's usually like the first one. She's so anxious.
kind of not sure what's going on now. Normally-
Maybe she had a baby issue, or maybe she forgot that we run a little bit earlier in this session than we do the other.
I suppose that's true, but like I don't know. She should normally say something if like a baby thing.
Yeah. I pinged her, but it says she's offline. Do you know her number? Could you send her a text to be like, hey?
I mean, the only effort that I can do is Facebook. It says that she was active like 2 hours ago. Lurk. I don't know.
You have ads in your Twitch there, Kyle?
Yeah, because you're not subscribed to me. That's the point.
No, I subscribed.
No, you followed. You didn't subscribe.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, that's a new thing now. Every subscription helps make me a couple dollars. And you get access to ad-free and have the ability to tell me to shut up if you get channel points.
Shut up, Kyle.
I'm just going to sit here and eat my bottle caps.
Oh.
Oh,
can't-
do you have? I can see on your stream that you can see Armner and.
Man, we
Carrie.
always waiting on baby.
I don't see either one of them. Let me see. We might. Oh no, our issue's coming over to my session now on Roll20.
Oh no, it's just like a virus or something. Maybe it's me. Could be me.
I can't access Twitch. My work
No,
computer doesn't allow it.
Computer doesn't allow you to,
Well, it's my
access.
work computer.
which is blocked.
Yeah, it doesn't block much, but yeah, I guess it blocks Twitch.
Your phone.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can use your phone.
Do I have to download the app?
I mean, you don't have to. You can go on the website, but yeah, it's gonna want you to do the app.
Alright. It's my work phone too.
Yeah, but they can't limit the work phone. Work
I
phones
buy
are.
things myself.
Yeah. Got it.
Well, we can start off. I guess if we're just waiting on Ashley, when you guys are kind of all settled in, we could just start with doing a recap, reminder where we are, what's going on, what the plan is, and I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. I don't see her on Facebook or on Discord.
Yeah, nothing.
She's usually pretty active on both, so hopefully everything's all right with her.
Hope so.
My guess is she just forgot that we run this session an hour earlier than our other one.
Yeah, I think that's probably the case.
He's probably like 8 o'clock. Come on.
I know. Could you imagine just like sitting there like, oh man, can't wait for 8. Yeah, it's probably I
And
can't what?
your volume bar, like when you see how I'm talking and the volume bar goes like all the way out to the side, yours only ever goes like halfway.
But do I sound great when it goes halfway?
Like I heard the word "great" and that was it.
Oh,
Really?
what? I can hear him just fine.
I've got my computer all the way up.
Bring this in then.
Yeah, roll 20 is not ideal.
Well, I don't think this is a roll 20 issue. I think this is a my microphone issue. Is this better or is this worse?
A little bit.
Because like
when you try to talk a little louder, I can definitely hear you, and then when you go back to trying to just talk like a normal person, it's a little harder to hear again. But
talk like a normal person. That's hilarious. Since when do I ever talk like a normal person?
in this campaign, never.
Yeah.
In the other campaign, sometimes.
Only sometimes though.
Only if the NPC requires. Man, I forgot how good bottle caps were.
Those are the candies that are like literally just bottle caps, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I
They
thought.
taste like pop. Yeah, they're great.
I like the ones that are the actual bottles.
Yes, those are good too.
Like, this is how close I have the microphone.
Cards in on your stream. Retards.
It's fine.
Bottle
I don't.
cap,
Maybe they can sponsor me or something.
bottle caps. Cap eaten. So how's life in shutdown in the city?
Well, it's probably the same as shutdown not in the city.
Yep, Dollarama was closed before 6 o'clock today. That was frustrating.
It's Dollarama is usually open till like 8 for us.
That's what it also is here. 8 or 9, except for on Sundays.
Oh, okay.
Which means I had to spend triple the price at the frickin' convenience store.
That is the worst.
Yeah. Can't do D&D without snacks.
I do D&D without snacks, but that's just because I'm a savage like that.
Oh my god. The password on Twitch has to be super secure, eh?
Yeah.
I got capitals, I got numbers, I got exclamation point. Still no.
I have no idea what my password is for Twitch.
I'm trying to make it the same as everything else.
That would be too convenient, eh?
Yeah.
So Ashley said that we can start. She's on her way. I told her to join the stream so she can watch along as we go. What up? Who is Woods8484? Is that you, Armner?
Nope. I'm still stuck at the sign up phase.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, you do. If I knew how to change my name, I would change it to my character, but I don't know how to do that, so I'm just gonna leave it at Littlefoot09.
Littlefoot09. Funny.
It was a nickname I had in college.
Your nickname was Littlefoot?
Yep.
I feel like that's a nickname you don't want to have in college.
Yeah.
Just because it's little doesn't mean it can't be a foot long.
Oh. Yeah, you're dreaming.
Yeah, that's not what
I've heard that joke before.
Probably, yeah. Does the audio sound better now, though?
Yeah, it's a little easier to hear what you're saying.
Yeah, the mic is right here, so. I moved it just a smidgen. Now I just have to, like,
I don't
move
even know
everything
where the
around.
mic is on my Mac. I have no idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Doesn't
I
matter.
talk and you guys hear me.
On a Mac, it's usually like a little tiny dot on the side.
Where did John go?
Find out ways to kill us.
No, that's all in the book. Did you hear?
I could see and can you hear and see me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
No wonder you were ignoring me. I'm like, all right, let's get going. Nothing.
Oh my god.
Oh, you gotta mute, yeah.
Yeah, how do I mute it?
At the bottom left, there's a mute button. If you're on your phone, actually just turn your volume down.
Okay. Yeah. I can't see it. Goddamn technology.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way.
Make sure you follow.
Yes. Okay.
I gotta promote the crap out of myself. Hey, see, there you go. It shows up.
There we go. Oh. $7.99 a month.
Yeah, that's
That's
No.
so. No. No. If you have Amazon Prime, you can get one of those for free a month.
Yeah, I don't have that either.
Yeah, if you don't have it, I'm not gonna make somebody pay for you. Like that's no. I'm not gonna make you guys do that. If it was free though, I'm totally stressing. Do it if it's free. But if it's not free, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll just
For
have
some
to
reason I
figure
don't
out how to
subscribe to
sync it.
Critical Role.
I said go upstairs. Okay. So, where are we? Welcome back to Waterdeep Dragon Heist.
Yeah.
We have had the adventures heating up for sure. And let's hear who wants to give us the old rundown on where we are, how we got here, and where we're going.
So we had a stone. We went and found the stone that we thought was the stone of Golor. Turns out,
For that sexy lady that we like.
yeah. Turns out it was a fake. I did some extremely clandestine torture treatments to a poor dwarf. And I got a mechanical beholder that I've now used as a makeshift disco ball. And then we went to the play or whatever. Tried to rob the place.
The theater, yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They were rehearsing a play.
And we didn't need to do what we did, but we did what we did anyways. And now we are on the trail. So we talked to the dude. It wasn't the chick. We talked to the dude. He told us that we are supposed to see, I think it's Ron Kwan.
Sounds good enough to me.
No,
Westra Multimer.
No. Westra was the actress that you were impersonating.
Right. I didn't write that down.
Ron Kwan sounds familiar. That may have been the owner of the theater that you talked to.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But he said that you have to find Fenera's Stormcastle. If you recall,
he's in jail.
He's in jail. Right.
Oh yeah, and the plan was to get Karen.
Must interrogate. We gotta.
And if you recall the name Fenera Stormcastle, he's the one who the
his name was on the map that we found.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
When you went and I'm drawing a blank on what those little dudes are called, the Nimblewright. He gave you the map to Fenera Stormcastle's home. And when you showed up, there was blood everywhere. There was the sign of the the Xanathar in blood on the wall. But apparently, he's not dead. He's been arrested.
And the plan that we have somewhat semi-decided that I totally forgot to announce. We have a plan. I never announced it because I forgot. I forgot.
I guess the information you were given though is that you believe he either has the stone or has maybe he hid this, like he knows where the stone is. Obviously he's arrested. It's not in his pocket right now, but he was the last known person to possess the stone. So you're gonna go try to find him because Laurel, at least through the owner of the theater, instructed you that he may have it, and you are, at least according, in theory, trying to get it for her.
Yes.
Or for the Gentarum, or for yourself, whoever you want. Yes,
It's gonna be for me.
That's where we are in coming up with a plan on how to get in touch with Phaneris Stormcastle, who is in jail.
And I'm pretty sure that Carrion has no part in understanding what any of the plan actually is.
Oh no! Tell him we'll figure it out. Leavier is, or I guess Drazita. She's in the chat. She'll be on shortly.
Yeah, she's just finishing up a late dinner. She'll be here in a sec.
Yeah, it's fine. But so she's listening in, so she knows what we're doing. So we can start without her.
Hunter, go upstairs.
Are we back at the bar? Is that where we are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's up with the bar? There's like blood in the middle. What happened?
No, that was him trying to show the sign of the Xanathar.
Oh.
Who?
John was drawn it, I think.
Oh, okay.
Blood? Maybe it's blood. I don't know.
I don't know. That looks new to me. I don't remember that being there.
Just move the pig on top of it, and it'll be.
Oh no! That's the beholder. That's the disco ball beholder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just like a switch. You just click the switch, and it does this little disco ball thing.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So we are at the club then, or at the bar, at the club. Yeah, so tell him her plan is to get Carrion absolutely shittered. And I'm gonna slip something into his undergarments that's gonna just basically have the dude's name on it and says, "Don't worry, we've got you. Talk to this dude." And so I can even make it so that he'll know that it's in his pants because I have a feature that allows me to make it emit an odor. So I will write the note.
Have some odorous pants.
I'm gonna make a note, and it's going to basically emit a rancid odor that will wake him up. So he'll want to like, what the heck is that smell? And he'll see the note, and then he'll read the note. Ideally. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna write the note. Basically, I'm just gonna say, "Dearest Carrion, by now, you will have found this note, and you realize that you are in jail. Hopefully, your jailmate is Phaneris Stormcastle. This is the man that has the stone, or at least knows where it is.
please talk to him, get on his good side, and have him tell us where it is. And if you do that, we'll get you out of jail, get him out of jail, as well as you. Dearest Talum, XOXO, love you, JK, no I don't. I'm going to write the note, I'm going to do my magical tinkering, so it's going to emit a really terrible, like, what smell? What's a smell that I should use? Xenotance.
He'll definitely look there if it smells like you.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh my.
Like, because he's infatuated by every girl he sees.
That's true. But you see, Talum
Doesn't want him to be infatuated with her.
not exactly, no. But like it needs to be something that would be like, oh man, like immediately draw his attention. What about like rotten banana mixed with Tabasco sauce so it burns a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you might have that at the bar.
I mean, yeah, we would definitely have old fruits and bananas. I just make it. Like the smell just happens. So it could really be anything, I suppose. But yeah, so Carrion, drinks are on us tonight, and have fun. And if you need anything else, just let me know. And
Can I invite Davos? That'll be so much fun. Drinks on me, yeah.
no. Drinks are on me.
But yeah, but like, when if Davos here, he'll think it's on me.
Could invite Davil if he's around. Yeah, we could definitely do that.
Does anybody
Hello.
know how to send a message? Armner, can I borrow your imp?
Perhaps for what?
Can you Carrion scribbles a note and scrumples it up and says, "Give this to your imp and tell him to give it to Davil at the awning portal."
Yeah, sure. You can do that.
Great.
Okay.
And it will just say, "Meet me at whatever this bar's name is."
It's the afterlife.
Okay, sweet. Thanks.
You
Okay.
live here.
Yeah, don't worry. I've got you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Imp turns invisible so he can go through the streets to deliver the note. Davil's met him before. Sort of. He's there. He'll give him the note.
Cool. Hopefully,
When Davil, when he receives the note, he is more than happy to come down and see his friends, compatriots, fellow Gentarum associates, and he's more than happy to come and have some drinks, and get a little frisky.
Hopefully not with me, but
Hopefully not with me.
yeah, that's that would be weird. I'm also going to invite a bunch of the patrons for free beer from the bar across the street. I'm going to bring them over with promise of free alcohol.
That's our rival bar.
Yes. See? Talon knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Drazita, I'm assuming, is probably just going to be drinking vodka in a corner. And I'm sure that Jazita will tell me in the chat that's probably what they're going to do. I'm going to turn on the Beholder disco ball.
Nice.
And I want to get this party started.
Karen would be all over the place. Like, if there's girls there, he's got his alcohol, he's having a grand old time if he's going to end up in there.
So the sun's starting to go down. The disco ball's pumping. There's lights everywhere. You can see the place from outside. Like, you can see all the colorful lights in the windows. It's definitely seeming like a little more of a nightclub than usual. Usually it's, just kind of a not necessarily quiet, but it's usually just kind of the pub style. Everybody kind of coming in and sitting and chatting amongst themselves. But it's rocking a little bit tonight in here. You got the nimble right kind of dressed up as a girlish kind of thing going around.
Oh, Carrion dressed it right up like a girl. It looks
it's almost passable for a
it's still
human.
mechanical though, right? Like it's still
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, it's definitely mechanical. Yeah.
And Carrion is definitely like walking around in like just like his like Roman styled kilt. Like he's not got a shirt on. He doesn't have his armor on. Like that. He's just sandals.
Armner and the Imp were working the kitchen, working on snacks. I'm still wanted by the law, so I don't want to get recognized.
I am obviously at the bar, and my pig is also at the bar.
So the bar is really it's like I said, it's attracting some attention, and it's definitely filling up tonight.
Carrion, have another, please.
Whatever you say, boss, and takes a whole another bottle off the counter and
Take another.
and starts like handing out shots to girls in their mouths, and
oh yeah,
he is the life of the party. He is the top promoter.
I also want to ask, how much are we reeling in right now? I know I'm offering free drinks to some people, but I'm definitely not offering drinks to all people. So keep that in mind.
Roll us a D100.
I got 29.
All right.
Kinda low.
So we'll say you brought in an extra 29 people over what a usual night would bring in.
Okay.
And we'll say that yeah. Well, when we get to our next at the end of the next 10 day and we calculate your income, we'll give you a bonus here.
Okay. No, that's fine. I'm going to make sure Carrion is right plastered. So as soon as he's done the bottle, my pig is going to give him another bottle.
Like Carrion is having most of the bottles, but he's also like giving half the bottle away to every cute girl he meets.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Because as long as there's girls in your bar, there will be men in your bar.
Can I make a perception check to see if there is a rather large fellow from the other bar?
You can. Yeah, you can.
I'm going to be giving myself guidance because I'm really looking.
Okay. So there isn't, but as you look around,
+3, but
yeah, that's fine. You can tell that some of the patrons that are coming in seem to already be a little bit drunk, and they seem to be the type of people And you actually notice that when you went and kind of mentioned something over there, you could tell a few of them are from over at the other bar. You are succeeding in taking some of his patrons. And Davil seems to have gotten the message and comes in and just says to everybody, "Well, hello, friends! What a night! It's going wild in here. Carrion, you seem to be having some fun over there." As he notices,
And I
all the
immediately
ladies
like
around.
caress his neck back so that his mouth can open, and I start pouring some alcohol down his muzzle.
And as much as Davil does like a good time, he is not the immature, sloppy drunk that Karen is, and he kind of politely steps back and
And Karen
chuckles.
aggressively steps forward to catch all the alcohol that was falling out of the bottle.
He chuckles and yeah, just steps back and says, "Oh, it looks like you're having fun tonight."
Always a good night for a good night.
Yep.
Sounds like fun. So he well, I guess I should take a mug of ale myself.
And Karen will like bring over the awesomely dressed robot man and say, "Get this man a drink." On
Robot
Talum,
woman.
of course. On Talum.
Where did you get this interesting thing?
I don't remember. And he starts moving on to the girls.
I'm gonna go over to the people from the other bar. Going to casually bring up a little conversation. Go over to the people from the other bar. Rosita, I can hear myself in my stream. Casually bring up a little conversation.
You need to mute Twitch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm going to go
I
over.
was like, why can't I hear you from my headphones? I can hear you from my headphones.
There you go. You're on. It's like in the radio. Please turn down your radio. So yeah, we got a party going on here. Welcome. Davil turns around and sees Drazita walk up from the back, and my friend, always good to see you.
Always pleasure. We drink vodka?
It seems Carrion has drank the bar dry of vodka. and Davil holds up his mug and says, "I think I have all I can handle here."
What do you mean there no more vodka?
Oh, there's more vodka, don't worry.
Do not scare me like that.
For you, Drazita, I always have an extra bottle. You know that.
Good. Very good.
But you do see Karen walk around to every female in the bar, pouring some down their throat.
Are you going to give me my arm wrestle? I want my arm wrestle. I carry you through yucky water. You owe me arm wrestle.
Carrion is like he's walking by you like several times, but he won't hear you. He is so far gone.
So I'm going to go up to the other bar patrons, and I'm going to just nonchalantly slide into the booth that they're sitting. I'll just like right on one of their laps, even. Hey, look, I have a bit of an issue. See that guy over there? I point to Carrion with the kilt and the shirt. He's end up being a bit of a bother. He was saying some weird things about you guys specifically. Calling you fat fucks. He was saying that the bar that you normally go to like really sucks. And I can't have that in my bar. You know, like wondering if like maybe of course, like don't worry, I'll make sure it's worth your while, but maybe if you could put him in his place. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks for the follow. Wait, do you think that like you could do that for me? I'm gonna try and talk to him one more time, but
So
you know,
as you're sitting there on their laps and kind of like chatting to the patrons of the bar across the street, you just hear a loud voice yell at you, "Oi, you!" And you look over to the front door, and sure enough, in walks your good friend Emic.
I don't know who Emek is.
Oh, that's the bar owner from across the way.
Oh, see, I don't know who that is. Talon doesn't know who that is.
Only one who recognizes would be Armor.
Hmm.
Who's in the back?
I'm spying around the corner. Actually, I'm looking for a mark because I want to pick some pockets while people aren't really paying attention.
So Emic walks in and just like walks right over to the booth, and he's just like, just livid. He's just, "You bitch! What are you doing over here, taking all my clients?"
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a problem?
Yeah, there's a problem. Anybody who seems to run this place always wants to come over and mess with me.
I don't
Carrion's gonna walk up
know
to
who
him
you are.
and look at Talum and go, "Hey boss, this guy bothering you?" And he's just gonna whack.
um,
I'm gonna let it happen.
give me a strength check, and with disadvantage though.
That makes sense.
So instead, it's an 8 plus 4, so 12.
Um, Emic just like puts an arm up and blocks it, and then takes a swing back at you, but definitely misses. Like it's just like, you know, he's kind of like, he's a big strong guy, but he's also just sort of fat and old and out of shape. And he takes a swing back at you and just sort of like misses and stumbles past.
Oh, you want to go, old man? Let's take this shit outside. This is too nice of an establishment.
And the place sort of starts, you know, people obviously are paying attention to this ruckus that's going on as he comes in and he's yelling and you know, things are starting to sort of surround him because, you know, he's not exactly well liked in these parts. And as that's going on, Davil walks in and steps in between and says, "Now, friends, let's not resort to fisticuffs here." And he sort of like takes Emic, and Emic, Davil is obviously well known around town. Um, he sort of he takes Emic by the shoulder and sort of whispers something into his ear, and you see Emic kind of like calm down and like back up a little bit, and oh, all right, fine, oh, I'll get out of here, but I'm telling you, I see you back over at my place. You're gonna be sorry.
If you see me back at your place, it's so I can put a fist through your mouth. And Gary just takes another drink. And
As
I
he
turn
steps
around.
away, Emmett looks over his shoulder and just spits it at Carrion and walks out the door.
Boss, that was very hard for Rosita to not get involved with. Especially after he called you bitch. I do not like that.
I know.
And
Do you
Carrion's
want
gonna
me to
tell
go
Davos,
punch him?
like, totally could have taken him, man. Totally could have had him.
I know, and you know,
As actually as Emmek's walking out the door, you see him kind of like trip and stumble and kind of like fall a little bit. You can't really tell what happened, but yeah, that's what happens as he leaves.
Arian, I really don't like that Emic fellow. I'm going to try to put the paper. I'm gonna like kind of like go up to his thigh a little bit, and I'm gonna try to see if I can sleight of hand it into his pants.
So I'm guessing I have a perception with disadvantage.
Oh yes, you're
you
very.
probably have advantage. Oh, and I still rolled really good. 13 for insight.
And adding my d4. So I got like
And a -2.
I got a 17.
Oh well, you still beat me, so
Yeah. You
So
you successfully slip your note down his pants.
And I'm just like, why don't you show him like what you're made of? I think it would be really hot if you did that. I give you a little smack on the ass and
Carrion's eyes just widen, and he's gonna go. So you really want me to do a number on him, eh?
Oh, I mean, no. Of course not.
Like on a scale of like back alley laying down to like a couple of face bruises, you know.
Whatever you feel is necessary.
Well, security's got to do what security's got to do.
Of course. Unless you don't want to.
Well, I mean, I am pretty flippin' wasted. And I start sweating.
I'm not going to tell you to do it, but like if you did, that'd be really cool. Especially since like he really hurt my feelings.
Yo, D, you want to come handle some business with me?
No. She needs to stay in here to make sure everything stays safe in here.
Rosita is very sad about this, boss. You know
I
I
know.
want to.
I know, but remember it's part of the plan?
Yes, I know. It is very hard for me, though. I
Maybe
think I'm going to need more vodka.
like after, figure something out.
So next thing you know, in walks Emmett again with a couple of other people to his side. It's a busy bar, but next thing Carrion realizes it as he's kind of heading out, he sees Emmett again.
Oh, so I see him with a couple of buddies.
So he walks back in. Give me a perception check. Obviously disadvantage.
Well, I rolled a natural 20.
But it's going to be disadvantage, yeah.
So I got a 7.
So he walks in, and again, it's a really busy bar, right? Like it's packed, it's shoulder to shoulder, and kind of like one or two layers of people back are actually a couple of city watch. But Emmett walks in, and he walks up to you, and points at you, and you do notice he has a black eye. And he walks up and he points and he goes, "You! It was you!" And as he's pointing at you and shouting again, right up in your face.
And Carrion's gonna go, "What'd I do? I haven't hit you yet."
He goes, "Nuts to that! Look, you gave me a black eye." And yeah, he starts kind of like yelling in your face again.
And Carrion's just gonna go, "What kind of wacky shit are you smoking? I missed. Can't give you a black eye if I miss." And then I'm gonna go, and I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna go, "Did you piss your pants?" and point down at his pants.
And he just like looks down, like, what's going on?
And as he looks down, I'm just gonna sucker punch him with a knee straight to the face.
So give me a strength check again.
Oh, can't I just hit him?
It's a strength check.
While this is going on, Josita is very sad, so she goes behind the bar to get vodka.
That time. I rolled a natural 19.
So as you do, you just like literally knock him completely unconscious. Just like,
I was gonna say, I totally was going for a sneak attack there.
Yeah, no, it was, you were gonna hit him, but the question is, how hard did you hit him? And yeah, he just falls right back on, just like crumpled to the
and
floor.
And Carrion is gonna look down at him and go, "There, now I hit you."
And next thing you know, you've got two city watch right on you, grabs you by the shoulders.
Hey, what's going on? I'm security around here.
Hands behind the back and just starts dragging you out of the bar.
Okay, before they do that, the imp notices that Emek is unconscious and that the city guards are kind of, taking care of Carrion.
Yeah, there's sort of a little bit of a... They pull him like out of the crowd and kind of like out front here.
Okay.
To figure out what's going on. So that's
hanging
out here.
I'm gonna follow them.
Now that Armner sees that they're gone, Armner's gonna pickpocket this unconscious guy.
All right. Seeing as he's unconscious.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's a victimless crime. And he's a bar owner, right? So maybe he's got some cash.
Yeah, he is. You find 2 gold in his pocket.
All right.
Sorry, I rolled really
The rest of it's across the street at his bar.
Yeah, I had a bad roll for that one for you, buddy.
All right, no worries.
But yeah, I know outside the guards are as they drag Carrion out. The one guy just says, "Hey, you're gonna be spending the night in the drunk tank."
Hey!
Why? I'm the security guard. I'm doing my job. Come on, tell him. I'm just doing my job.
Well, he came out to us a minute ago, said you punched him in the face. He's got a black eye. And then we walk in, and next thing you know, you knee him in the face again.
That was the first time I hit him.
Well, no matter. You're coming downtown.
But he wasn't supposed to come back in the bar. That's my job.
And,
come on, tell him.
I'm trying to eat.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
They look over at Talum, kind of like.
I saw some commotion. I came running. I was running out to try to get the guards. You guys were already there. You saved me a lot of time. He's making some outlandish things, but he's telling the truth a little bit. But I do think he should pay for his actions.
That's very hot.
Yeah, just like one night in the drunk tank would be fine. I'll come get him in the morning. Just let him cool off in there, you know.
Yeah. Come on, man. We don't know what happened, but you definitely need this guy in the face.
Oh.
We need to take you down to cool down because you're so sloppy and it's obvious. So like they're kind of ignoring you.
I hand them each a gold.
Can I bring one for the road?
And I say, just make sure you, make sure you don't hurt him. Just keep him there. I'll come get him in the morning.
I don't know who you think we are, but yes, we're not going to hurt him.
I don't usually just like no questions, you know. Don't even bother like filing him in. Just throw him in the slammer. We'll figure it out.
So the guards take Carrion off in their cart. They take him off to the castle ward.
I go back in the bar. Is Emic still knocked out?
By now, he's sort of like, a couple people have taken him off to the side, kind of like.
He definitely has a broken nose, and both of his eyes are like puffed.
Yeah. He's bleeding. Some people are tending to him. He's kind of sitting up, groggy, on a chair in the corner, kind of thing.
He definitely didn't have any money when he came in here.
Oh, I didn't think he was going to. I go up to him. And I'm like, so, on one hand, fuck you. But on the other hand, you kind of helped me out a lot more than you think. Here's what's going to happen. I'm not going to tell the guards that you gave yourself a black eye. And you're never going to come back in here. If you do, I'll make sure Carrion does more than just give you a black eye next time. And a broken nose. And, on top of that, it's not just going to be him giving you the black eye and the broken nose. It's going to be her over there as well. And I point to the big half-orc named Rosita.
And I flex my muscles.
I hand him the best drink that we have. I go, I never want to see your ugly fucking face here ever again. Understand?
He doesn't say a word, and he just takes like a little swig and like starts walking away and just spits it in your face and walks out. Doesn't say a word.
How far away is he?
Well, when he spits it in your face, he's, within 5 feet.
So I'm going to retaliate.
Okay. So we'll say at that time, he would be like here, and you're probably here.
I'm going to cast. Actually, I know. I'm just gonna swing a punch at him, just in the back of the head as he's turning around.
All right.
Terrible rolls. Ugh.
You have advantage on this one because he's like turning his back and he's half conscious.
So I rolled a 22.
So yeah, you knock him in the back of the head and he just like falls right down to one knee. And like,
hey.
And just like he knows he's not well. Like he just sort of like gets up and doesn't even look at you and walks out the door.
I look at Jazita and I'm like,
totally like, in shame.
It's got sucker punched the back of the head by a girl.
Yeah. He knows he's got no chance here.
Strength isn't my forte, like for her at all. So I'm just like holding my hand like trying not to like let it, but I look at Drazita and I'm like, was that good?
Very good, boss. Very good. You make me proud.
Probably did better than Carrion, right?
Yes, most definitely.
Yes, I'm a female. Somebody in the chat who remembers the imp peeing on it, or, pooping on everything once, wanted me to pee on him when he was dead.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh, next time.
He doesn't live that far away, so it's a possibility. I go back to the bar, and
After all this like ruckus, like it seems to have kind of cooled the mood. When the watch starts coming up and arresting people, a fair number of people have left. Yeah, it's not as much of a fun party atmosphere anymore. There's still a fair number of drunk people there, but it's starting to clear out a bit.
well, everyone, the show is over, but do feel free to stick around. I'm sure that's not the worst that could happen tonight, right? I go back behind the bar and I start serving drinks again. And now we wait.
So, as your night goes on, our friend Carrion has a bit of a different experience of how the night's going.
They let him take a roadie, right? Just drinking while they're walking him to the drum tank.
This isn't Niagara Falls or Quebec. You can't do that.
Persuasion is like he's got a +7 to persuasion. I'm sure he could have talked them into it.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Oh, everything went black.
Sure did. You'll notice on the kind of upper right-hand side is what I'm going to be revealing here.
Now it's a huge map.
So, yeah, the guards bring Carrion to this back door and push him through, revealing a little bit of a sort of a staging waiting area of the local drunk tank.
I'm sure Karen's been here before, so he probably knows the drill.
Yeah, they walk you through and basically just take you to the back here.
He's kind of like, "Hey Tom, hey Jerry."
Yeah, it's me. Hey.
What's going on, guys?
As they drag you through and up and they throw you in this cell over here.
And he's gonna whisper to the guard, and he's gonna go, psst, psst, "Who is that guy?" And points directly behind him.
He looks over and he goes, "None of your business. Just another local miscreant."
Oh,
Good night.
come on, and at least let me know who I'm bunking with.
And then the guard walks away, closes the door and locks it.
And as they leave, he's just like, "Man, what an asshole he is. Tom and Jerry are way nicer."
And he just looks over and he's like, the guy across the way kind of looks at you and just shakes his head and kind of lays back down on his bed.
What's so funny to you? Carrion will just sit on the end of his bed.
The guy looks up and he goes, "Oh, nothing."
You should have seen the party we had tonight. It was so dope. There was girls. There was a crap ton of free alcohol, thanks to the owner of. Oh man, what's that place called again? He starts thinking really hard because he forgot the name, and that's just me forgetting the name of the place.
The Afterlife?
Bruins Brews is the name of Emmek's bar.
Well, so I was at this place called the Afterlife. Man, that was an awesome party. Way better than the place across the road. That Froome guy, he sucks. Also in here because I totally need him in the face, but you know, it was a good night altogether. And sometimes they let me bring the girls back here too, but that didn't happen tonight.
Finaris just sort of like chuckles a little bit, and he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I've had nights like that before."
Yeah, so if that's not your night tonight, then like, what brings you here tonight? You rough a guy up or what?
Well, you could say that.
Well, if you ever need a guy roughed up, like, give me a call. Apparently I'm pretty good at kneeing guys in the face. I mean, I'm even better at, like, fighting in an arena and stuff, but, like, you know, you need a guy beaten up, I'm your guy.
Well, I'm kind of done trusting people.
Oh, I've been down that road before. It sucks. People can be assholes, man.
Telling me. You know, you think you got friends, right? Next thing you know, you're in here.
I can totally understand that. My boss just totally let the guards bring me here after I beat up a guy who was coming into her bar and spitting in her face.
Nothing worse than traitors, eh?
No, she's a right bitch.
You know, I've been helping build up this new gang I got going on, the Bloodhawk Posse. And of course, you know, people get jealous. People get jealous. They see that I'm good at my job. They see you know, they see.
I don't even think I do a good job, man. It's
as soon as you start doing all right, you know, someone gave me up. One of them, they tipped off the guards. I know it. They tipped off the guards. You know, we've been doing a good job, you know, picking off some of those stupid people traveling along the highway out there with nothing to protect themselves. Like, it's not my fault that it's so easy to take their shit.
Hey man, finders keepers, even if you found it on the person. Finders fucking keepers.
You know, they should have locked it up.
You smell something like rancid in here, man? Like, fuck me, it's just getting worse. It's not me, is it?
It's been like that. It was fine till you showed up.
Well, don't mind me. I'm just gonna strip, I guess, because I don't want to smell. And Carrion's just gonna start taking off his clothes. He throws them in the corner.
Oh.
Just covers himself up with the bed sheet.
Man, that's rancid.
And just for Kyle's sake, I'll roll with disadvantage to see if I see the note. Nope, natural one. So, this
You
Bloodhawk,
might find it in the morning. Who knows?
yeah, who knows? So this Bloodhawk gang, like, you guys just take people's shit and stuff. Like, that didn't seem too bad.
Yeah, just you see some stupid people with their cart full of stuff going down the highway. Like, you pick a little bit of stuff off once in a while. It's not like we're killing people. We're not roughing them up too much.
Well, I mean, I can't say I haven't killed a guy before, but it was in self-defense. I will definitely admit to that part. Well, except for when I'm fighting in the arena, then it's usually because if I don't kill them, they'll kill me. But you know what I mean.
Amen.
I feel like the life of crime has just always found me.
Gotta find a way to make a living, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I prefer fighting in the arena because I'm really damn good at it. They don't call me the Apex Razor for nothing, but, you know. Have you heard of me?
That is a stupid fucking name, man.
What's wrong with the Apex Razor?
Nobody has ever called you that. You gotta learn to be a little more. You gotta learn to tone it down a little bit, brother.
But it's a freaking cool name, man. Like, come on, like, give me a better name than the Apex Razor. Like, if you were gonna die against somebody, would you rather them be called the Apex Razor or Spartacus?
I'd rather people didn't know who I was.
Oh. Well, I mean, why don't you just, like, make yourself a fake name or something? What is your name, anyway? I'm Carrion. Not actually the Apex Razor.
I'm Fenaris.
Fenaris. I never met a Fenaris before.
Well, like I said, I like to stay low.
Well, me and my group, we were looking for this thing that's like supposed to lead us to this other thing, and you haven't heard of this thing, have you? It's like this big. It's got like 3 little smaller things on it. And it's supposed to be like a map or something. And we thought we found one, but it was a fake.
He just kind of like looks at you sideways, like, yeah, I have an idea what you're talking about.
Really? Like, we were in this one guy's house, and like, it looked like somebody got there first, because like there was blood everywhere. The whole place was ransacked. And then the place next door sold like dolls and stuff, and well, I can't really see in the dark, but we broke in there, and man, I think I trashed that whole place. All for this stupid little stone. I don't even know what it does.
In your room. Sounds. Fenaris is pretty, like, he's getting a little suspicious of you now.
And like, Carrion probably totally forgets that this guy and that house like go together.
Yeah.
He's just trying to like prove that he's a criminal to this other criminal.
Yeah. And now he's like, he's got a little bit quiet, we'll say.
A little quiet.
But
super tense right now.
But like, I'm sure it leads to something like really cool, because like we've ran into a bunch of other people that want the thing, but like I don't even think I want to let any of my people like find it. I think I just want to find it for myself. But
and
I don't know really how to do that. Like, I don't know where it is.
He just looks over at you and kind of like gets a little quiet and whispers, just like,
But like,
you're never
if you've heard of it,
you're never gonna find it. It's mine.
what? You're You're not kidding, are you?
Kind of gives you a sly like shrug, like,
Man, I'm playing this whole game for the wrong team. How do I join your Bloodhawks?
this isn't a team game.
Okay. How about an elaborate partnership between two people? Just you and me, everybody else can fuck off.
I can't say that I'm all that willing to share.
What if I could get you out of here? Would that be worth your time?
Well, that stone is what's getting me out of here. That stone is exactly what's getting me out of here.
What do you mean? You're gonna give it over to like Laryl or some shit?
Well, I'll put it this way: the only people that can get me out of here are the Magister or Laryl.
Wow.
And
Magister, a lady or a guy?
like a Magister is like essentially a judge.
Okay, but like, are they mostly male or female?
It's all over the place. Like, he doesn't know who's going to see his case. It's just he knows, you know.
Well, like, what if I knew people that could get you out of here without having to turn over the stone? Would you like...
How do you think you're going to do that?
Well, we can get up to some pretty sweet shenanigans. Like my boss, she's real good with, like, gadgets and stuff, and, like, she could probably just walk right in here and, like, unlock that cage for you. She's pretty smooth talking with guards, too. Like, they love her.
Doubtful.
But, like...
Look, if you can get me out of here, we can talk.
Well...
But I need my record wiped clean. Like, I need to walk out of here a free man.
Well...
But I'm pretty sure that once I talk to this Magister in the morning, if I just tell her what's going on, if I offer her this stone, tell her, you know, it'll help the city out. I know it'll get me out of here if I'm right. I don't think I'm gonna need your help.
But, like... if we found the stone, doesn't it lead to, like, a treasure of some sort?
Treasure's pretty useless when you're locked up.
But couldn't it, like, pay to get you out of whatever your crime is?
Yeah, that's why I'm going to tell them about it.
But you could tell me, and I could pay for you to get out.
If you could assure me that, I could tell you. But without that assurance, I don't believe some random drunk that walks in here.
Oh, you think I'm still drunk? That's funny. No, I mean, I'm pretty sure that, like, Talon would get you out for sure. She owns a bar in the North Ward. Like, she's, like, super legit. Like, she could put the bar up as, like, collateral or something, and maybe that would get you out before we find the treasure.
I think I'll just take my chances with the Magister.
Well, like, could you not, like, tell them where the stone is and, like, let me find it first?
No.
Oh.
Talk to the mat. Hey, you know what? If the magister will let me out, that's all I care about.
Well, man, I wish I had a way to talk to my boss right now. She could be on this, like, before you go and talk to the magister, you know? Like, man, that freaking stench is just god-awful.
And,
Go and I pick up my clothes and I, like, throw them down the hallway to, like, cure. Because I want that stench as far away from me as possible.
And, Finaris just says, well, thanks for getting rid of that stuff. And he lays down in bed, turns over, and goes to sleep.
Well, Talam's gonna be so mad at me. But she might be really happy with me that I actually, you know, met this guy. He's just having like an inner monologue in his head. he thinks Talam is gonna be so stoked that he actually ran into Finaris and like got information that was totally irrelevant to actually finding the stone.
Yeah, there was zero help there.
Like, just a naked man talking to another guy.
No big deal.
So, like, you got any kids or anything, man? Like,
He's totally ignoring you or asleep. And, the night shall pass.
So obviously,
starfish back on the bed so that the guards have a nice view of himself in the morning when they come to get him.
naturally, in the morning I will have proceeded to go to the jail cell to pull his ass out.
Just you?
No, I would probably have Drazita with me. Let's be real. Armner, it's up to him if he wants to go.
Armner's his own ex-felon, so...
Yeah, him being there would be a bad idea.
I don't even think he's an ex-felon, he's just a felon.
Yeah, just a felon.
So look on the left side, and I've opened up an area here. This is the front door to the courthouse.
Oh, I'm way at the back.
Oh my.
Okay. Are they the same guards as last night?
No, it's just random guards.
Kind city guards and gents. Last night there was a bit of a hiccup at my bar, and one of my staff got tossed here last night. I told the guards on duty that I would come pick him up. See if you guys saw the trouble.
You'll have to go and talk to maybe like the magister or something. I don't know. Go on in and maybe you can set something up.
Of course. Lead the way, I suppose.
Doors open.
I don't have magic missile, Shane Welly. I don't. I do have other things though. So yeah, I will go ahead and move on down to the table.
Yeah, you walk in and it's just like there's like a little waiting room kind of area, and you see sitting at the table there's just like a clerk kind of person sitting at the desk who looks up and just says, "What brings you here?"
Looking for little annoying man. Very loud. Talks a lot. Very drunk last night.
Oh, drunk last night. I don't know. Probably locked up in the back somewhere.
Probably.
We are here to pick him up.
I don't. Let me see here. Starts rifling through his papers. He says, "Oh yeah, he was brought in. He's scheduled to have his hearing tomorrow afternoon."
I feel as though, for just a simple misunderstanding, and considering the fact that considering the fact that he works for me, I kind of have to take care of him in a way. So, if we could just bypass all of that.
I can't let anyone out without the Magister's word, and she is busy until tomorrow.
Of course, he's busy until tomorrow. Can I at least go talk to him?
Yes, I would like to laugh in his face.
He at least deserves to know when his hearing is, and that better be me bringing the bad news, telling him that his 1 night stay is going to be a 2 night stay. Probably not going to be happy about that. He's going to be a total asshole to the guards.
To laugh at him.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No visitors. You'll have to talk to the Magister tomorrow.
Why no visitors? I will leave all my weapons. Let me go laugh at him.
This is jail. You don't get to just talk to criminals.
I don't want to talk to him. I want to laugh at him.
I'm sorry, that's not up to me. I can schedule you some time with the Magister if you want, and you can meet with her tomorrow.
I'm going to walk right up to the desk. And I am going to... Oh no, that's a different Shane.
I miss you too, Shane.
For the first time since Drazita has known Talon, I am going to where we go a little crazy, and I'm going to as an action, I'm going to transform. So I'm going to jump on top of the table, and as I do that, all of the people within 10 feet of me, except for Drazita, need to make a charisma saving throw. And basically what's going to happen is I'm going to yell, "Let me in to see him now!" And these giant skeletal wings are going to come up from behind me, and I'm going to start to glow this dark necrotic energy. So I'm going to make those two closest to me make a saving throw, please.
What do they need to get? I got a 15.
So one, they have to beat a 10.
Okay, so 15 for the clerk. And 8 for one of the guards.
So that guard is frightened of me so much that I'm very scary looking right now.
The clerk, while not technically, not verified in a official, status type way, is scared of you and backs up. But the other guard comes up and says, "I need you to get down now."
I'm not going to get down.
I'm going to walk up and try to intimidate the guard. You are going to want to step away from my boss.
What the?
Is it too late to have the imp show up and just?
I mean, we'd never know if it was there. So
So the guard kind of gives a whistle, and more guards start showing up.
here we go.
And they say,
And this is how the campaign ends.
We'll figure this out.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Boss. It hurts me to say so, but we're not any good in jail. He will survive one more night. And I will laugh at him tomorrow.
Can we throw the imp in there?
What do you plan on doing with it?
Sneaking by everyone going to the jail cell. Give what's his name the note?
Well, the imp wouldn't know anything about the note.
Wouldn't he? Was he around? Were we talking about this? The plan? Or no?
I kind of just did the note by. Well, I would have told Armner and Rosita about my plan to write the note. So wherever the imp was,
the imp wouldn't know that there is any, like, that it's missing or that he didn't get it, or he wouldn't know anything about that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I can throw it in the map if you want, but
He'll just look for treasure.
Go find Carrion, buck naked. Doing his morning exercises.
He doesn't want to see his morning exercises.
Oh, but he's doing some yoga.
I will sigh. I will get down from the table. And I will start to walk towards the door.
I apologize for my boss. She has not had her breakfast yet, and she gets a little hangry. But it is my job to protect her, like it is your job to protect jail. So, we come back for Little Man tomorrow. If you could schedule time with a fancy person, we would appreciate.
you can come and talk to her at his trial at 10 o'clock.
Can I laugh at him at trial? I would like to laugh at him.
Whatever you want, I don't care.
Thank you. All right, crazy lady, let's go home.
So as we walk out, say, could just take a trip around back real quick.
Whatever you want. I follow.
All right. So I'm going to try to see.
Vodka.
I'm going to try to see if I can find like where they are on the like maybe in this area here somewhere. I'm gonna try to ping, but it didn't ping.
Sorry, what do you...
Like, I want to try to see if I can find where they would be on the outside. Like, if there's a window or anything that I can find back here somewhere.
No. There's like a... I don't know if I got all the way to the corner here. There's a little bit of a gate here for a cart, like a bigger, kind of a bigger door.
Yeah.
But it is, it's a strong locked up door because this is a jail. And then there's the door that is here, but there are 2 guards at it, and there are no other windows or anything of the sort.
So this area here is not outside; it is inside
Yes,
still.
that is outside. That's out to the street. This is like a back entrance to the courthouse.
Oh, so I can't walk up like this way here and go around. Like I can't walk up and go around the outside.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
But there's no window to see in.
No, that's fine. I just want to kind of like circle the place.
Yep. The way this map is drawn, it's not like it's kind of broken apart into a few pieces, so it's not like I can't really show you like.
Oh, there's no set. Okay, yeah, no, I get it.
It's like broken apart into several different sections. So it's
Oh,
not like I
okay.
can show you the way around. I can just tell you, you can walk around. You're not going to find anything other than what you see on the right-hand side there.
Okay.
That's like the only interesting feature.
So I want to at least go up and talk to these guards.
On the
If
right?
that's on the street, yeah.
Yeah, you can head over. You can bring your character over there.
Oh. And we have an invisible imp. Just happens to catch up.
This is like a lower, like you are like 1 floor below where you were.
Oh, okay, so it's like on a
This
hill.
is like it's like the equivalent of like a back split kind of thing. So like
Right.
you can walk in, but like you kind of walk down, and this is the back lower side of the building.
I, of course, am going to follow her.
Yep.
I just go up to those guards and I say, can you help me with something? I'm kind of lost.
And they kind of like, the guy closer to you kind of gives his buddy a little elbow and like nods your way. So yeah, what do you need a hand with?
I seem to have misplaced something. And I can't seem to find it. And I can't quite even really remember what it was. Do you think I could go inside quick and try to see if I can talk to anybody about it?
He looks like really confused at you. Like,
It'll only take a second, I promise. I just need to go.
sorry, ma'am, you can't get in here. If you need to go in, you're gonna have to go around front, upstairs.
Why can't I just go in here? And I start twirling my hair a little bit and like try to like a little flirt face.
There's not much to be seen in here.
Like, oh my gosh, what is this place?
This is just the jail here.
The jail?
Yeah.
Gosh, I didn't know it was a jail. Is there like any hot criminals back there?
I can't speak to if they're hot or not.
But like, if you could go on a scale of 1 to 10, like, are you hotter than them, or like, do you think they're hotter than you?
I just showed up. Ma'am, this morning shift. I don't even know who's in there.
I think they're hotter than you, and you're just embarrassed.
I'm married, ma'am. I don't really care how hot I am.
You're married? Oh, that's a real shame. Is there like more of you guys like back there? Like, do you think?
He's
How about your friend?
roll like a persuasion check.
I have 0 to this. 13. And I'm trying really hard, so I'll give myself guidance. Plus 2, so 15.
He says, "Well, like I guess like if you want to see the waiting room, like you could see the waiting room. I don't really care."
Really? You'll let me in? Oh my gosh, that's like so. I've never been in a prison before.
And he lets you in this like waiting room. And this is like a locked, like a barred door here.
Okay. I don't know if Drazita's in there.
We assumed he meant all of us.
And then this
Rosita, go where boss go. You don't go alone.
You walk in, and yeah, there's just like benches and along the walls there. Like that's exactly what it is. It is a waiting room.
Fine. So like,
they're in the cells.
yeah, but like, where are the cells? I've never seen a cell before. Do you think you could like lock me up? That'd be like really cool. Really hot.
I don't think I can do that.
What if you didn't tell anybody and then like maybe you like hung in there with me for like a little bit? I think that'd be like really cool. Don't you think like
he's kind of getting pretty like bashful about it, and he's just like
don't you think it would be a lot of fun if me and my friend here were like in a cell together with you? I think that'd be really fun. I wink at him and I wink at Drazita. I'm like, wouldn't that be fun, Drizzy?
Drizzy.
Whatever boss wants.
I'm sure there's lots of handcuffs.
Oh yeah, handcuffs. Didn't think about that part.
Boss like men in uniform. If you
I
catch
really do.
my drift.
She calls me boss because don't worry.
Well, unfortunately for you, I just rolled a natural 20 at my resisting you.
There's no crits on skill checks.
Huh?
No crits on skill checks.
Well, still.
That's okay.
He just says, "Listen, ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave."
Hey, but like, could you guys all come here for like 1 second? I have something to show. You're gonna like it.
Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
What about like the other guys? Do you think? And I like run up to the other one real quick. I'm like, think you'd want to go in the jail cell with me for like 5 minutes? I think you could last.
And like,
are you married?
The lead guard is just like not having it. He's just directing you out the door. Just not having this.
But I don't want to go, you guys. Like, why don't you at least like ask me or something?
And He just says, "Look, we have some high-level criminals here. We cannot mess around. I don't want to lose my job."
So you have high-level criminals here? Like, what did they do? Did they kill somebody?
I thought you just started and you did not know who was in there.
Yeah.
I don't know who was added last night, but there were some other people from before that I know of.
Oh, okay. All right. My misunderstanding.
And so he's just going to fairly, I wouldn't say roughly, but he's kind of guiding you to the door.
All right. I follow boss.
The imp realizes this is.
Carrion is going to scream out, "Heart attack! He's having a heart attack!" And just winks at Fenris.
And one of the guards from over here comes over and is like, "Oh, what's the smell?" But they wouldn't be able to hear you out front. You're pretty far back, and there's a lot of stone walls in between.
Carrion would like to see if this guard has keys on him.
I guess, yeah, he would.
Okay. Because Carrion is gonna like stand here and he's gonna be pointing over at Fenris, and then he wants to like reach through the cage and bring his head back against the cage to try and knock him out.
I don't think you'd be able to reach.
Okay, that's fair. Then he doesn't try.
Yeah, like he's not going to come right up to your cell if you're saying that guy's having a heart attack. And there is roughly somewhere between 5 and 10 feet between the cells. Like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to reach him.
Damn. There goes
Can
the
I-
plan.
So
Can
he
I
comes up and he's like, what's going on? What are you talking about over here?
Oh, look at him. He's like convulsing on the bed.
And he looks in this other one. The guy's just like snoring away. He's just
And Carrion's just standing there.
he's like,
like, I'm just kidding, man. I just want my clothes.
"Oh, why would you want this rancid stuff?" And he picks it up and just like tosses it over in front where you can grab it.
I'm gonna now roll a perception check with no disadvantage because I'm assuming I'm not drunk anymore. No, never mind. Natural one.
But that's fine.
Can I
How long
tell?
does that spell last for, Talon?
It's until I just dismiss it.
Oh, really?
It's just an item, basically. Yeah, it's just an item that's emitting a smell. Can I tell if the doors are like ceiling to floor doors? Like, is there a crack underneath?
No, there is no crack. It's like actually, the first door is like a barred jail style door, like a steel,
Okay.
The second door though is like a totally solid, like locked right up. No messing with it.
So a spider couldn't go through.
No, not the second door. The first door, yes. Definitely.
Oh, that was gonna be my thing. What if you, what if you could go up those stairs and could you make your way around and come down the other ones?
Those stairs would actually lead you back to the front entrance here where you were before.
But what about those other stairs?
You can't get back over to those other stairs.
Oh. Well, how about the barn doors in front of the horses?
Again, those will be like big, heavy, sealed up doors. They're like, again, they're leading into the prison. They're like, yeah, they're pretty sealed up. because they don't want criminals trying to break into the jail.
So what if this tiny spider went the long way around? Would there eventually be a way to get on the other side of that door?
Like if the spider went this way, like through the main area.
Yeah, like through the front, kind of like where we were, and then somehow end up on the other side of the big door.
If the spider wants to do some looking around, you can
All right.
do some looking around.
Spider's gotta do what a spider's gotta do. I'm a spider. Going up the stairs here, boss.
So
So sorry. Oh, where's the spider?
It's-
He's on the stairs.
Okay, so those stairs, so they will lead up to. If you look to your left, they will lead to those stairs I just lit up. Yeah.
Oh. All right. Okay. Spider just be.
Then you're back to the main room there.
So I'm like a tiny spider, like
Yep.
a tiny little jumping spider. Nobody sees me. Sneak behind this scared guard. And like, is that a door or like a bookshelf?
Those are doors. Those are all doors.
Okay. So, what's behind door number 1?
So behind door number 1, you find just a couple of clerks sitting there at their desk. But they got their quills in hand. They're doing paperwork.
And that's another door.
Just hanging out in their office.
Okay. Spider's gonna crawl up the wall and do his maneuvering from the ceiling.
Okay.
And then he's gonna try to go in through the top crack of that door.
Yep. So that's a little hallway, which I'm guessing you're going to want to then go through the following next door.
Yeah.
Because, like, why not?
We are to assume that Armner is relatively close. Like, what is he doing right now?
Armner? Yeah, let's say he's in like the alley beside the jail. And he can, if he's like within 100 feet, he can see through the spider's eyes. Okay, nobody's in here.
Nope, this is the magister's office. It's a really nice office. You got some plush armchairs there. Big, like, the seal of Waterdeep is emblazoned on the floor there. Really nice, like, walnut desk, and like just really nice.
Cool.
Cool, I don't care.
Armor wants to have the imp rob the place blind, but knows as a spider he can't really carry anything with him. So we just go through the next door.
So as you go through the next door, you have the magister sitting there. This is a courtroom, so magister's there. She's got her guard beside her, working as like a bailiff or whatever, and she's sort of. It looks like a trial just ended, and she's looking through her stuff.
All right, yeah. He kind of crawls along the wall and the ceiling over to this other door. Gonna go in there. Oh,
And there is a set of stairs.
fuck yeah. All right. So now I'm down here. So still a spider crawling on the ceiling, around the wall. I know I'm looking for carrion, so I'm just kind of ignoring those guys. I see horses and stuff. No big deal.
I'm assuming that this is probably all taking place too, like as I'm causing a commotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So he crawls up. He's on the ceiling. Oh, he sees carrion. And he says, hey, what's up, buddy? Up here.
And Karen's gonna look across the hallway at Fenris and go, "What'd you say, Fenris?"
Can,
No,
the imp,
not.
can the imp talk at all?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's like the only familiar that can talk.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
But, yeah, he says, no, up here. Look, up. The spider.
He can talk in spider form.
No.
I assume.
like he's a
All right.
spider.
All right. He poofs into back into an imp. And yeah, he's like, boom. What's up?
Still invisible?
No, he knows the coast is clear for now, and he's keeping his voice, quiet. But yeah, you can see him.
Oh, hey, little buddy. Aren't you missing somebody?
Hey, listen up, Dick. I'm not that little. What's going on in here?
Well, I'm in here. That over there's Fenris. We had a good chat.
Oh, that's the guy.
Yeah, shh. He knows where the stone is, but he won't tell me where it is. He wants assurances that he can get out and that the magistrate will let him out.
Ooh.
So he's thinking that he's just going to tell the magistrate everything and give up the stone so that he can get off scot-free. So you should tell Talon that she's got to get him out. Apparently his meeting's today.
Okay. I had to do a lot of crawling to get here. I'm not really looking forward to crawling all the way back.
Couldn't I just
So
squish
while you guys are talking, you hear a guard coming.
Oh, like we actually hear him coming?
Yeah, the guard's coming, clanking down the hall. And he's shouting to Fenris, "Hey!" As he's coming around the corner here.
Yeah, so I turned invisible. I'm like back up against the wall.
And he comes over here to Fenris and just says, "Hey,
Thank you for the follow.
Time to meet the time to meet the magister."
Dang up.
He starts unlocking Fenris's door, and I guess he comes with his other guard buddy here to guide him out. Puts the shackles on Fenris.
So as they're doing that, and I'm still trying to I'm still being klutzy and stuff. As soon as I'm at the door, I'm gonna be like, "Okay, guys, listen. This has been really fun. Could have been a lot funner, but I think I found the thing I was looking for, and turns out it's right here." And I turn around with a lit stick of dynamite in my hand.
Ooh.
And I'm just gonna chuck it right here. right here. There we go. And I'm gonna run out the door.
All the guards just like jump for cover.
Well, they do have to
Rosita
make
is going to jump outdoor.
they do have to make a deck save.
Okay. Well, guard number 1 fails. Guard number 2 fails. Guard number 3 fails. Well, how big is the radius of this explosion?
So it's only within 5 feet of the point, and I put it here.
Okay. So this guard, we'll say it's within, roughly within both of these guards, and they're gonna fail.
Yeah, so they take 3d6 bludgeoning damage, which is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
So they are like on the verge of death.
Did the door lock behind me?
It would not have locked, no.
Cool. I'm gonna be like, so, Drazita, we should make sure they're okay. I think that's a good idea. And I'm gonna walk right back in.
Why would you throw dynamite and then want to make sure they're okay? That does not make sense. You are so crazy.
So crazy.
You are so crazy. Why are the white women always so crazy?
So as soon as you walk in, the guards just walk up to arrest you.
I'm going to cast Tash's Caustic Brew. So,
You can't cast spells in the jail.
Rosita is going to back up slowly. I was not part of this. I did not know she had dynamite. She is crazy.
Just
hold on.
you're on your own, kiddo.
Yeah, good luck.
Boss, I will figure something out. But you crazy, and one of us needs to stay out of jail.
So yeah, he walks up to put like, well, I guess they all kind of come running over. As soon as you come right back in, they all come running over to like put the cuffs on you.
Do the other guards, like, do all the guards hear the dynamite and clear out?
That was my
It's
leaving
dynamite.
the prisoners, you know.
boom.
So these, basically all these ones are gonna immediately come running. These two have a prisoner out and shackled up. What would they do? They would probably throw him back in to see what's going on. But like it's gonna take them a little bit to figure all that out. But everybody else comes running because it's dynamite.
Boss,
That's one way to derail the campaign. We
I
all in jail.
think you should get out of the room.
I think I should too.
I think
You
you
got
should
another
do so now. Because I may not have dynamite, but I do have something.
So, let's say, like as I'm going back in, they're like rushing to me. I'm assuming, right? So like, I'm not actually like in the room yet. I'm like opening the door to go back in the room, but I'm gonna see them rushing towards me. I'll be like, because I'm gonna try to cast, realize I can't cast, and I'm gonna try to quick slam the door behind, like, and try to like sneak out this way. So like, I was right at the door, closing the door back in.
Okay, yeah. I'll let you.
Still wanted for throwing a stick of dynamite.
Doesn't solve all problems.
No, it didn't do a lot more damage. That was
Boss,
the point.
they're going to come after us. You know this, right?
It says you can add more damage if you put more sticks together.
I had one.
Oh, you only had one. That makes more sense.
So
Or
are
else I
you
would've.
like booking it or what? 'Cause
Yeah.
The door is closed.
not for long. You got about 2 seconds before that door opens back up.
All right, boss. I will cause distraction. We should go. We should go now.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Let's go. As I'm running, I'm like, that didn't work out as I planned. I hope they heard that. I hope they heard that. I hope they heard that. I hope they heard it. And I just got a subscriber.
Run.
Can I cast spells out here?
Yep. Yeah. As soon as
Okay.
you're at the door, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to turn around. I'm going to cast Grease then.
So yeah, I assume that does what I assume that does.
The 10-foot square turns it into difficult terrain, and any creature that enters the area has to make a dex save or go prone. So I was going to do it like...
Fail. Oh, very much fail. That's a 1.
I guess I should tell you what they have to be.
Well, 1s and 2s are fails. So I assume a 17
Oops.
makes it.
17 does make it, yes.
It does?
Yeah, it's a dex save.
And the 14?
Hang on, it's supposed to be Grease. 14 does not. 14 does not.
15 I need?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. A 13. There's one more person coming. A 3. Wow. So only one made it through. And you know what? I'm even going to say that person didn't even make it through because there's basically a big pile of 5 bodies in front of him. Like everybody just like an old style like TV show, like whoa, and everybody just wipes out. And the one that doesn't wipe out is just like shaking his fist down the road at you as you guys run away.
But if Trazita wanted to do her distraction now,
Drazita is going to turn around, look at the one that did not fall, and say catch, and throw a fireball at him.
get all of them.
A fireball?
Yeah, one of the necklace beads.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is this your necklace?
Yes.
Well, 5 of them have disadvantage because they're prone.
And they're in Grease.
Flammable?
I would say Grease is very flammable.
Yes, it is.
Oh, man.
So they're all laying in this pile of grease. You throw the fireball. What are the stats on your fireball there?
Okay, so I could only find one fireball necklace, so I really hope I picked the right one. This is like forever ago.
Yeah.
You're gonna have necklace of fireballs?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
Okay, so I can hurl multiple beads, or even the whole necklace, which I'm not going to. I'm only going to do 1 bead. But I guess it detonates as a 3rd level fireball spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay,
Pretty
so
strong.
if that's the case, if I hit, it is 10d6 of damage.
No, it's a save. The necklace of fireballs should say what the save DC is.
He needs a DC dex save of 15.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
But then, yes, 8d6.
And
It is
remember,
10d6.
anybody in
that's
that...
with I'm sorry, no, 8d6, you are right. So,
And also...
he fails.
That guy saves. I assume there's like a range to it, right?
It's like
It's range is 150 feet.
No, like a radius.
Oh, radius is
what radius?
that in the notes? 20 feet? 20 feet? Does that make sense?
20 foot
Yeah,
radius.
so it's
yeah,
like-
so it's
like
a
that.
40-foot. No.
Yeah,
well,
it
that's
hits
how wide.
all of them. It hits all of them.
Oh yeah.
Anybody that's prone is disadvantaged. And they're greased, so I think it's an extra d6 damage, isn't it? Something like that.
Okay, so the top two saved. The bottom one, that's still the other one's got hit and just didn't have enough health. They were definitely gonna die. And then this one here, that's down here, he has more health. But he failed. So how much damage are we doing?
Let's find out.
So we're gonna start. I assume that even if they succeed, do they take any damage, or is it like halved?
It's halved.
So this guy's gonna die then. So the question is these two, how much they take. So roll for the top guy, and the damage is gonna be halved.
Fireball is like the single greatest spell, and it's hilarious that a barbarian has.
33.
Is that before? That's before it was halved. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be
Yes.
16 is halved.
And then the next guy.
Okay, what is the
It's all the
easiest
same
way to
damage.
do this?
Just
It's all-
so slash in the type /roll, and then write what you're rolling. So if you're rolling, how many was it?
No, it's the same amount of damage for everybody.
Yeah, so it's
Oh, is
30.
it?
Yeah.
It's one
Oh,
dice roll.
okay. Whew.
And now were we adding some fire damage to that?
I mean, they lit up like Christmas trees.
Like I would,
So-
like because they're in the grease, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So is it like, what did you say, an extra d6?
I don't know. Fire damage is usually a d6, isn't it?
You have grease, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's not in the spell. That's the thing.
It's more of like a John doing flavor.
Yeah, I kind of come up with something here. I would add a d6 sounds fair.
Yeah, because like the create bonfire spell is like a d6 if they walk through your bonfire. Like
So, an additional 5.
that's 38 or 19.
38. Yes.
Okay, so those guys lit up. All their buddies died.
Everybody's died.
This has turned out well.
I don't know if it has.
Hopefully it's a back alleyway that there's no other bystanders. That...
10 guards around the corner.
Yeah, but there's still 2 guards that clearly saw the both of you.
Yeah, but they're on the other side of the
Oh,
building.
they're still alive.
But what are these two doing?
What 2?
They're just gonna stand there like all day.
Wouldn't they have also just heard a giant, big second explosion?
Yeah, like if they lock this guy up, then they don't need to be.
Yeah, you're right. They're probably right about now is when they'd be coming because it took them a few seconds. This has all happened in a very short amount of time. This was like this whole encounter probably only took less than 10 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not that I want to
shit.
send more your way.
I'm ahead of you right now, Drazita, so
Are you
I'm running
fighting or
away.
Are you running?
This would be a good point for boss to shoot the rest of the witnesses. I take care of most.
Oh, you want me to shoot them?
Or else they know your face and
Yes.
you're like me on the run.
I mean, I
Well,
suppose
one
I
way to get
could.
out of this campaign and into the next.
Well, we're evil
Everybody
anyway,
runs
so
to Undermountain.
yeah. I suppose, in theory, I could try to finish them off.
Well, let me know if we're rolling for initiative or if you're running away, because you have enough of a head start. If you want to run away, these guys aren't going to catch up to you. But if you want to fight, we can roll. We can fight.
But they've seen our faces and know who we are.
And there's
How many
only
more?
two.
But there's like a buttload on the other side of that building.
Oh yeah. Would they have heard, like on the other side of the building?
Oh, that fireball's big.
Oh.
They heard
and the
it.
dynamite.
Yep.
I think we should just run, Trisita.
Okay, boss.
Worst
For
case
once,
scenario.
that's the opposite of what Carrion would have done.
Scenario. I mean, I can probably turn around and shoot the other one, like on our way out. But I don't want to risk doing any more damage
Yeah, you should
to
probably
myself.
get out of there.
I mean, I can try to just turn around, pop shot as I'm running away. Want me to do that?
That's
Like,
kind of what I was
him.
thinking. You know,
Yeah, like
maybe
sideways though.
they know our faces, but we only have short period of time.
Yeah, we're gonna run, but I'm just gonna like behind me, turn around quick, just poof, and then keep running. So I can shoot him. Definitely have the range for it. You want me to roll, or
Yeah, you're gonna be shooting. Okay, we can roll for initiative.
I meant like no, I'm gonna shoot and run away. Because like I can do that real quick, like just
Okay.
like
Sure. Okay. And that. Oh, yeah. If that's all you're doing, then yeah. Sure.
yeah, okay.
That'll
Rolled 11 points of damage. Just I'm running.
do the guy on the right.
No, just this guy right ahead.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I meant by the right.
Or is he the one prone? Like I don't know, or was the prone guy dead?
No, the other guy, the prone, the one guy that was the one guy that wasn't prone.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's who I shot then. Yeah, so I shot him for 11 points.
Okay. He kind of staggers back and sees his dead friends all around him. He's like, "What the fuck?" Like, he's so clueless as to what's going on. And yeah, you guys run away. Kyle, you're really good at throwing a wrench into all my plans.
Yeah, that's the thing that I.
And yeah, you guys again, like, so the people out front obviously didn't see what was happening, and if you guys just are sprinting away between these guys over here being all greased up and shot dead, and everybody else not seeing what was going on, you guys are able to escape the immediate vicinity.
So the guy that I shot still didn't die, even with that much damage done to him?
No, that was the one who resisted it. But those two guys they're not weaklings. They're big baddies. They were not the same as most of the guards.
Well, that's good to know. I mean, I don't want to run too far away. I'll need to figure something else out.
I'm kind of waiting for those guards to go away so I can talk to Carrion.
Oh yeah, they are they're out here tending to their friends and what's going on with the hell, all that fun stuff.
Okay, so then the imp goes to Carrion. You fucking stink. What is going on with
It's
you?
not me, man. It's my freaking clothes.
Well, that's sort of you, though, right? That they're your
No,
clothes.
see, you go over there, smell the clothes. Come over here, smell me. 2 different smells.
Don't you have the clothes now? Did they throw it to you?
They threw them to me, but I threw them in the corner because they still stunk.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna investigate like the clothes because I kind of want to find the smell, but hopefully inevitably find the note.
Yeah, if you're doing any amount of investigation, you're gonna find the note. Like,
Okay.
it's not hidden; it's just in the pants.
Okay. So I say to Carrion, I don't know what that smell is. It's weird, but I found this note. Do you need this? I hand it to you.
I look at the note and read it and go, huh. Well, I did most of that. Here you go, Imp. You take it. It smells.
Ugh. Like,
Put it
I
somewhere.
guess,
Like, make it a distraction somewhere else.
like the clothes or the note? So
The note.
the
Oh,
imp's not super smart. You need to tell him what to do.
do you have lockpicks with you, Imp?
No.
Yeah, not unless you specifically gave it to him earlier.
No, I don't have 2 sets. Yeah, Armner has it.
How are you supposed to get me out of here then?
You see, I didn't really think that far ahead. I just kind of I turn into a spider and I go places. It's my thing.
See, Fenris, I could have gotten us out of here by now if they were smarter. Good help is so hard to find.
Yeah. So, should I be giving this note to somebody?
Well, you have like poison in your stinger. Does that like stain stuff so you could like make what was on the note like not be there anymore? And then just make it stink somewhere else in here?
Like, if you don't need the note, I suppose I could just eat it.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, we don't have to go through the stinger thing, you know. I'll just chew it up and swallow it. I kind of forget what it said anyway. We didn't need to pass this to the guy.
I needed to pass the note to the guy. I'm pretty sure it was just to me.
Well,
Was
no,
it?
it said that you need to tell him that I was going to free him too if he gave us information about the stone.
Oh, right.
But I said that basically, and he
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you did do
Here
it.
before I'll give you the information.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his like he doesn't want to just be. He doesn't want to be broken out, right? Like he wants his record wiped clean.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he wants to be wiped clean.
And he's confident that if he talks to the Magister, and just basically says, "Hey, I've got this thing that would be a big help to the city," then he'd be freed.
So eventually, like, yeah, if he says that, then he's got to give it to the city, or tell them where it is. And can't we just be there when that happens?
I was gonna say, can the imp not eavesdrop on that and then we know where the stone is?
Yeah, I could just hang out in the courtroom, yada yada.
And do you know when I'm getting out of here? Like,
No, I know very
they
little.
they they they, they usually have me in and out of here pretty quickly, but
Oh, he would
I'm
know.
getting quite delayed today.
The imp would know. He was there for that conversation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting out later today
Tomorrow.
or tomorrow.
Yeah, but do you tell them later today or tomorrow?
Well, I don't know. I think they might be short-staffed, so I'm not sure. You know, anything could happen, I guess.
So you don't know when I'm getting out, do you?
No.
Karen's gonna make an insight check, and rolled really bad. So he rolled a 6, and he gets a -2. So he just assumes you're telling the truth.
Is Fenris? Is he still sleeping?
Well, no, because they woke him up to drag him out.
Oh,
Yeah, he's very much awake and curious because, like, there were multiple explosions
Yeah.
just down the hall.
right. And I guess our lack of being able to break in there probably wouldn't give him confidence in us being able to break him out.
We don't know that yet.
But again, he doesn't want to be broken out.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna gobble up that note, and and I'm saying this to Carrion too. I'll hang out for the trial, see how things go, see where this stone is. Hopefully
Great, and if
before
you
the
could get
city.
me out here soon, that would be fantastic, man. Otherwise, I'm just gonna hang out in here naked.
I'll just
Rosita will not be coming back to this jail.
No,
It is
neither will
probably
I.
not a good idea.
Well, I mean, I will eventually as a disguised self, but that's different.
I'll hang out here also naked, just so you know.
Because you're an imp.
You
Yeah.
are a trooper, imp. I appreciate you.
I let it hang out.
It's really small, but I appreciate
Hey.
it. I mean, you're really small, so I mean, in comparison, it may actually be, big, but you're small, so it's small.
Feel free to poop on his pillow.
As far as demons go, like I'm above average. Okay, just just relax.
Whatever you got to tell yourself.
Yeah, I might shit on your pillow a little bit.
So, I'm definitely like trying to like stay close, but not too close to the. But yeah, I've definitely exhausted my plans. So,
I
tell
think
him.
I thought you would have learned better from last time. In this campaign, it's always better to try to talk your way out of things than it is to blow them up.
Talon doesn't work like that. If she can't talk her way into things, she just wants to see the world burn. She's like
But you just don't want to talk to the simple guards, Talon. They can't.
no, it's true. I
I
mean,
do
they
remember,
almost did.
Thoradin was very similar, from what I hear, except male.
Yeah, Talon doesn't really know.
No.
He doesn't really care.
Very short fuse. You talk, you talk, you talk, you talk, you talk, you talk, you know, listen, then boom. And now we are in trouble.
Did he? I think he really went boom. But
he attacked the noblewoman, you know.
yeah, he did do that.
Hacking the entire room, just
Yeah, he did. He did do that.
Rosita stick out like sore thumb, and I remember guards already sort of suspicious of her, so I might go into hiding for a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. We're gonna do that.
Yes. I will laugh at little man when he gets back to bar eventually.
Yeah, let's not tell him that like
No.
we did that because
then he laugh at us.
Then he might laugh at us. But I mean, we did make a pretty good team. My grease and your fire, that was quite a sight.
I am good at covering ass. Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Should we go?
Yeah, probably.
So Talum and Rosita, we're gonna hang out and hang low.
I could use very large quantity of vodka right now.
Yes, I totally agree.
So as you guys are taking off and going into hiding, life at the courthouse here, kind of like obviously there's kind of some chaos out front. They're figuring out what's going on. But it turns out that Fenaris does still end up going out front to have his trial. You know, not too much later.
All right. Imp follows.
So Fenaris basically does the plan that he outlined. He's on trial for several counts of robbery and assault. He is, as he told you, he's a highway bandit. He was basically set up by his compatriots, since he was sort of he was the head of this small group of bandits. But so he was taking an extra share, so his people gave him up, and set him up. So he was taken prisoner. And as the magistrate is speaking to him, he says, "Look, I never did anything too bad, but I could really help the city." He refers to the explosion that just happened down there. He said it was he said it's probably the Xanathar who had already tried to kill him. And as sort of would be well known, since there was lots of blood in his house. So he says, "Look, the Xanathar are coming to get me. There's obviously lots of commotion between the Xanathar and the Gentarum around town." He says, "Hey, I am willing to turn this stone over to the city, in order to, well, one, it would stop the warring between the other two factions looking for the stone, and obviously give the city lots of money. So as long as he's going to have his slate wiped clean, be totally freed of all charges and all past charges, he's willing to give up the stone." The Magister uses detect thoughts to see if he is telling the truth, and to kind of, see if she can get, just sort of make sure things are going smoothly. And she determines he is actually telling the truth. She mulls over it for a little bit, decides that yes, it probably is worth turning this, relatively, he is a career criminal, but what he's being charged for is relatively minor. It's theft and some kind of minor assault. But if it's able to stop some of the warring between factions in town, it would probably be worth it. So she comes out and says, "Okay, if you can lead us to the stone, we will set you free. But we are going to keep an eye on you. So don't start any more criminal enterprises." And he tells her some very important information. He tells her that the stone is hidden on the top floor of an old tower in the dock ward, and that he hid it in a cauldron.
Okay. So if that's all he has to say on the location, Imp is getting the fuck out of there, and he's gonna tell the rest of the crew ASAP. I don't know. He's like spider mode, crawling as fast as a spider can.
Spider Imp, Spider Imp.
Top floor, tower, dock ward, cauldron. Oh, and he turns into, what can he turn into? Like a raven. Yeah. I can fly faster as a raven.
So also, in order to, again, with all the chaos and explosions and stuff going on, Carrion gets his meeting expedited. They're basically wanting to empty this place out. They don't really care about you. You're just there for drunk and disorderly. The Magister actually, or yeah, they bring you up to the Magister, who basically just says, "Get out of here."
Oh, thanks, ma'am.
No, she's not really not interested in you at all. She just got this huge piece of information about the stone. The
She doesn't
place
even
needs to
eye
be
me up
back.
being half.
She just
Doesn't even eye me up being half naked and a pretty boy. That's
she doesn't care.
so
She just
rude.
wants you out of here.
Come by the afterlife for a good time.
So where is everybody?
So I would have been hanging out kind of like where Armner was, like hiding. That was my intention.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess, yeah, Armner also knows the location info because he was like listening and seeing.
Yeah, Armner would know.
So, Armner, you think like us three could probably just go get Carrion's not going anywhere, right?
Yeah, I don't think we should wait for him per se. Because
I mean, we don't.
there before the city gets there.
Right. And we also don't know that Carrion got released, so.
Yeah, because it's going to be, at least 15, 20 minutes after, because the imp took off, right? So Carrion's not getting out for at least 15, 20 minutes after that.
So what I'm going to do is I'll quick write a note, actually. And I'm going to make it emit an odor so that when he walks out, he's going to smell it and recognize the odor, hopefully. And I'll just write the note saying where we went and to meet us there.
Yeah, or I could leave the imp behind and make sure that Carrion gets the note. The rest of us can go.
I need
that'll work.
I need a quick bathroom break, so I'll let you guys kind of figure out your plan here. I'll be back in just 2 minutes.
Carrion is like by no means ready to go anywhere because his armor, his weapons are all back at the afterlife.
Yeah.
He was partying and stuff, so like he was half naked the whole night.
Just as long as the note, like, as you realize where the note is, like, as long as you meet us at that point.
But he would have to walk all the way back to the afterlife, get his stuff, and then walk all the way back down to the dockwork.
I will leave the imp a little satchel of gold so you can take a rickshaw.
Ooh.
Yeah, we should take one too. Cart. Get there
So
faster.
I will leave 10 gold for you, Carrion. And we can take a rickshaw down there too, so I think 10 gold should be enough for you to get back to your...
I would hope so.
Sweet. Sounds like a plan.
I mean,
finally gonna get it.
I was kind of thinking we could just send the imp in his raven form to fly there, turn
It
into
would-
his imp form, get it, and then fly back to the afterlife.
I think it would
Just
be
in the
too
top
far,
of the
though.
tower.
300 feet radius for the imp. And then it poofs away.
Well, I guess Armner's got to go, but
Armner's going, we might as well all go. The imp can do all the hard work, but who knows if the stone is heavier than the imp can carry.
that's
Yeah.
true.
At 300 feet, Like the tower is 300 feet?
No. I mean, like you lose communication and contact with the imp after 300 feet.
Yes. So like we could send him, but yeah, he's on his own.
Yeah. 100 feet is when you lose your telepathic ability.
Oh, okay. So and then I can't see through his eyes either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do. Just waiting for the
I will say
DM to
I'm
get back.
super pumped for Friday.
Why? What's Friday?
Friday is Layer Day.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I don't remember where the layer is. I just know we're going into a layer.
It's in the flooded, um, old ruined town.
Oh yes,
Yeah. That was in a cave.
I remember now. Yes, I am super stoked. Mainly because it's like my character arc, but you know, like I'm stoked for other people's arcs too.
Yeah. Your story arc
I've always
is.
been a bigger fan of like published adventures, but I'm way more invested in that homebrew campaign by far.
It's been a lot of fun. I've really
Yeah.
enjoyed. I really.
And it's been what, like almost a full year now?
I think it has been officially. I think today actually. I think it may be today.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, like
I know it's been like close to a year, but
yeah.
I can check. Yeah.
What has been?
1 year for our other campaign.
It's been about that.
Yeah.
Actually, it's been over a year. It's been over a year because we started it. Didn't we have the first session in person?
No.
I did not. I joined in maybe a session after you, John.
I think it was the beginning of April.
I think I jumped in the second session. I don't think I was
April.
there in person, but I think the plan was to be in person. But then then the whole lockdown happened right as we were starting.
I love this whole online thing because I get to play every week without to drive anywhere.
April. April 3rd?
Yeah,
I was gonna guess late March.
April 3rd.
There we go. All right. What do you guys come up with as a plan?
Well, we're geniuses, and we're going to use Talam's money to send Carrion back to the afterlife in a cart, and then back to the dock ward once he gets all his stuff. And they are just going to go straight to the dock ward.
Yeah, so I'm going to leave a note with the imp and a little satchel of gold for him to take to get a rickshaw. We're going to take a rickshaw, or a carriage. We're going to take a carriage to the dock ward right away.
Okay. Sounds good.
Tell me how much I need for the rides.
Not much. A couple of rickshaws. We'll say gold each.
Oh, jeez. All right, so 10 is definitely...
3 gold because Carrion has a couple places to go.
Okay, so he gets his 10 gold. I'll give him.
Fucking
That's fine.
Carrion made 8 gold.
Yeah, bastard.
hold on. Let me make sure I'm not exposing anything I shouldn't be here. Oh yeah, didn't have the fog of war enabled. Not that that's the end of the world on this map, but
And then it will be how far behind is Carrion?
yes.
Because I don't know how long it takes to take a cart across town. But I'm going to guess like 15 or 20 minutes.
Let me look at Do you know what? I kind of have an idea of when I'm going to throw you in here. So
Okay, perfect. Even better.
I don't like that sentence.
The fight scene? That's the best scene.
Okay, so you guys, this is the tower. You guys show up. There's like an old, decrepit, kind of fallen apart tower. It's quite clear which like where they were talking about because he did mention it. It was sort of the old broken down tower.
I'm not at the tower.
Oh, we're still at the jail.
Yeah, we're still in the jail scene.
I'm sure it looks like a lovely tower.
Okay. I thought your characters were in. I'm like, just say, where are you guys in? But yes, here's the tower.
Oh, Carrion, bring my pig. That's also written in the note.
So it's like a.
I bring the pig.
Where? Let me show you the tower. It's not a pretty one. It's just like an old, simple, like almost like a silo. A couple stories tall. It's nothing like. It's not a big giant thing. It looks like it probably was an old mill or something like that. Hard to say. But it's pretty dilapidated. It's not in good shape. You walk in to this front little vestibule kind of area. There's an outer door, tiny little peephole, with a closed iron shutter. And this into the second area there, though, too, it says. And there's just like old rotten tapestries on the wall and that kind of thing. Just kind of an ugly old area.
All right then.
Spells for a second here.
Armner's gonna check out this opening. Can it be opened, the opening, or is it closed?
It is currently closed. Are you trying to open it?
Sure.
It is unlocked.
Oh.
As you walk into the next area, you see there's like a stone spiral staircase.
Yeah.
Part of it goes up, and it goes both up and down.
Okay. Well, we want the up.
Yeah. So as you start to climb, you hear a loud, metallic clank from up above you guys, and maybe some kind of clamoring around.
Okay, so the imp's gonna turn into a spider, crawl
Your
on
imp
the
isn't
ceiling
there.
of the spiral staircase. And,
Your imp is with Carrion, though. Isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pardon me?
The imp is with Carrion. I'm impless.
Oh no.
I know. That's my main thing.
Boss, maybe you should check for booby trap.
I believe that's a good idea. I don't really have a way. However, I take out the mechanical bird, and I cast light on it,
Mm-hmm.
and I just throw it up into there and have it fly around. I can't see or hear it. Like
The light doesn't light up.
light doesn't light up.
It lights down.
Okay.
It's fairly, and it is quite dark in there. There is light coming in from above, but it's pretty dark in here.
So I say, I don't think I can cast spells in here.
Then maybe I should go first.
I think just one more second, and I still throw the bird up there anyways.
The bird goes up, and then when it goes up, you hear like a little bit of some people kind of like startled. It sounds like kind of like and like kind of say something to each other, but you can't quite tell what they're saying. Yeah.
I'm just gonna like, it's just gonna fly around. Like that's all. Like I don't have much control over it.
Yeah, no. It's just it goes up there and you hear some people.
So we can't do magic in here?
It's not. It doesn't feel like it. And no,
It's bad news.
I think that makes Harmner even more useless.
my blast.
Your imp's gone, now your magic's
Yeah.
Well, just. But hopefully they don't know where to look. Maybe we
first.
can. Yeah, I'll be right behind you just in case.
I go barge through and attack first person I see.
Scrar!
So you you walk up the stairs.
I am being very sneaky. Nobody hear me. I like mouse. Very small Russian orc mouse.
So as you go up the stairs, they definitely know you're there because they could hear you talking downstairs. And you hear them just like, "Get out of here!"
Get out of here! Go away!
No.
And you see 3 drow. Those little areas there are like arrow slits. And like the first couple are like climbing out of the arrow slits as you walk up the stairs. So if you're like up here, but just as you kind of look up, you see them climb out. The moment they like, you can see out. Oh yeah, they climb out of the arrow slits, and as they're kind of doing that, the last drow looks over at you and gets a big grin on his face. As he just says, "Get out of here, friends. I'm going to have some fun with these ones." And you're all going to roll initiative.
Drow are little cocky bastards.
Yeah, I haven't run into a single drow that I like. There's no drow that are good.
The worst race. I
Terrible.
will crush him.
They are the best race. The alpha race. My favorite character I have ever created happens to be a drow.
No.
You can't see their hit points, can you?
No.
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 That'd be beneficial.
It would be for you.
To turn around and run away.
I don't see me in the turn order, John.
Oh, hold on. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
So what does this drow look like?
Like a drow?
Yeah, you know, like a dark elfish thing.
Well, I wasn't sure if he had any distinguishing features or not.
No, he's not made with scales, if that's what you're asking.
This one here.
That would be weird.
Nah, he just looks like a drow.
Okay.
All right. Talum, you're gonna be first up.
I am. So I'm behind Drazita right
You
now.
are.
I'm going to kind of scooch beside her.
You're right behind her.
So I'm just gonna like scooch beside her a little bit, knowing that I cannot use my spells right now. I'm going to come up. Is this actually the third floor technically? Is this just the third room?
This is the second floor.
I'm gonna just run up the extra set of stairs. Just a quick take a peek out. Which is only gonna be like
The extra set of stairs?
because we were said it was on the top floor, on the third floor, right?
There is no third. There's only two. There's only two floors.
Oh, so this is the top floor. Okay.
It's not much of a tower.
No, it's not much of a tower. It's 2 stories
He
tall.
did say it's more like a silo, which, short cows get their fodder out of it.
Isn't the
Do-
bar like
Very
3
small.
floors?
Do I see?
Sorry?
Do,
Our
do I
house is very big.
do I see the cauldron?
Yes, it's to your left.
I'm not gonna do anything about that yet. I'm going to run up to this dude, and I'm going to stabby.
Do it.
Oh, click it.
19 will hit.
So 8 points of slashing damage. And I can't do anything as a bonus action. I'm going to sidestep over to this side. And I end my turn.
Drazita, you're up.
Rosita is initially going to rage as a bonus action. Come up with my great sword, and I am going to hit the puny drow in the head.
Do it.
Drow are not puny. What are you talking about?
In comparison to Rosita, everybody is puny. I am 6'7". Dirty 20.
You'll hit.
So then, 17 points of damage.
Nice.
I would also like to use my action surge and hit him again.
Okay.
22.
You'll hit.
Rawr.
Another 16 points of damage.
Wow, nice, guys.
I'm going to kick his ass.
Yeah, I thought this guy was going to be a challenge for you.
Yeah, is he dead? Oh.
No.
Shit.
So next we go to the guy that climbed out the arrow slit. He's standing on like a little bit of a balcony here. He kind of like looks around, talks to his buddy, and just kind of like walks up to the edge here, and just sort of like looking over the edge, like, should I jump? What should I do? But hasn't kind of made up his mind. And then next we will get to the guy that's in the room fighting you. Since Drazida hit him, he's going to attack back.
Bring it.
Excuse me. Let me see if I have. So he is going to use ranged weapons. If I'm too close, there's issues with it, isn't there?
Disadvantage.
Aha! It is actually not.
Because you say so?
No, because it says here.
Oh.
It's a good question.
But also, yes.
Well, as I'm reading, he has a skill that allows him to.
He's got crossbow expert.
Sure, yeah, whatever.
He's actually a gunslinger.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So he's going to attack, but first he's going to attack with his short sword. 25, which I assume is a big hit.
It's not that big. It's more like little hit. But yes, you do hit.
6 damage. And he gets another one. 10, which I assume he's going to miss.
Yes, that one does miss.
The next guy kind of comes up beside his buddy, and you can see them talking again, kind of looking over the edge, looking back at you guys, debating what to do about it. Next is Armner.
All right. So I'm going to go over here, tuck in beside this fireplace, and I imagine the cauldron is like in it, or what?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna search the cauldron.
So the lid was on the floor, which was likely the big clunk that you heard earlier, the metallic clank. It seems to be empty.
Oh, I go, shit, y'all. I think they have it.
I figured as much.
I have my gun with the poison bullets. I'm gonna shoot this fella.
Okay.
All right.
Oof.
What does that do? Oh. Oh my. Yeah, that does not hit.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Talum, you're up.
Going to.
Sorry?
They're not in the right spot for me to do what I wanted to do.
Yeah, the positioning is slightly off. This guy is like supposed to be sort of blocking the air, like where they climbed out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna swing again since I can't really do anything else right now.
Okay.
Nat 20.
That's a big hit. Let's see it.
Man,
you guys are rolling awesome here.
So 9 doubled, I guess.
What are we doing? Not slashing.
So 18. So no, sorry. Okay, so I rolled. How did they calculate that? You know what? Don't worry about the. Don't let me just do the roll the way I do it.
What's your plus? Oh,
My
so the D8 it's a D8 plus 6, so it was a
Yeah.
3 plus 6. So 3 doubled is 6 plus
6,
6 12.
12. So 12 points of damage. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know why they calculated it like that. Yeah, so that was 12 points damage.
Oh, yeah.
It's showing it as a D10. Are you with a longsword?
No, that's two-handed. I'm using it with one hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And a roll of 3, so it should be 6
Fuck.
plus 6. Yeah, 12 is right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. You thought it would have calculated better than me, being a computer and all.
Well, this is doing it. This is doing it the proper way. It calculates it the way crit.
How is it supposed to be?
So you just get to do the dice. You get to roll the dice, and then you get to roll the dice again. It just doesn't double it.
Yeah, yeah, but it's not rolling twice.
No, I know. Well,
It's rolled it in the top half, and then in the bottom half, it just tells you what the totals of the rolls were.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, so they're supposed to 9 plus 2 is what they're saying to do it. But yeah, whatever. That's fine. We're calculating as 12.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Drazita?
I am gonna try to sneak. Oh, he's in the way, so never mind. Don't worry.
Yeah, he's in the way. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
It's just in between.
Yeah. That's fine.
He should be there.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit him again.
Yep.
19.
19 hits.
$13 points of damage.
Jesus.
And I'm going to say, do you want to give us the stone yet, or do you want to die?
You don't know who you're dealing with, do you? I like to fight.
You are doing a bad job. No offense.
So the first guy out here, you can sort of see through the slit. He jumps off and lands on the next roof.
We're going to have to run after him.
And then this guy here pulls out a pistol and shoots Drazita.
See through the pistol hole?
Huh?
You can see through that?
No, No, it's the guy right in front of her.
I was like, oh, I thought it was this. Okay,
No,
yeah.
No, the guy that you guys have been fighting this whole time.
Okay. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, you 13. You lucky bitches.
You see Drazita move her head this side.
Oh, this would have been so much more fun.
What the hell was that?
And then the next guy follows his friend, and he also jumps over to the next building.
Okay. Can I crawl out through this slit? Or
You could. It's challenging to get through, so we'd say you could just crawl through.
Drazita will never fit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you wouldn't be able to go anywhere from there.
Okay, and then but out here I can use magic again and whatnot.
But you don't know that.
You don't know what you can or can't do right here.
Sure.
Unless, well, you could try. You still have an action.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, I try an Eldritch Blast to the distance in the direction they went.
It doesn't work.
Oh.
And actually, what you do know is that. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure.
It's a good roll too.
It's probably got to do with the radius of the building or something like that.
As soon as you see them jump off to the next building, they vanish.
Of course they do.
Like basically, like they just like leap and disappear.
BS.
Fucking drow.
Badass motherfuckers.
Talon,
Pussies.
you're up.
Is he looking visibly damaged at this point?
He's definitely looking weaker than he was. You guys have probably done like over like 60, 70 damage so far.
Gonna swing at him again?
All right.
Oof, not good.
13 will miss.
I am going to try to wanted to get into a better position, but I don't think I can. Right. Yeah, no, that's it for me.
Okay, Drazita.
23.
That's a hit.
I will continue to hit him with my sword. $14.
Now he's definitely looking like he's worse for wear.
Again, you want to give us the stone, or you are going to die.
Never.
And then I am going to go after your friends, and I am going to kill them.
I'd like to see you try.
The Rosita don't need to try. The Rosita do.
Do you have one more attack, Rosita, or no?
No, I do not.
Okay, so this guy's gonna again. He's got his gun out. He's gonna shoot at you again. I think that's +6. So that's gonna be a 19.
You just get me.
For 14 damage. Plus, it is a poisonous pistol, so 9 more damage. So 23 in total.
Well, I'm gonna assume that she's raging, so I think the first bit would be halved.
The first bit is piercing, and the next bit is poison. So yes, if she is raging, then the piercing is halved.
Yeah.
So that'll be 7 less than you actually took. So give yourself 7 more.
You're welcome, Drazita.
I appreciate little man.
He's just helping you out from afar.
Yes.
Armner, you're up.
All right. Can I see through this slit to the
Yep.
guy?
Yep.
All right. Pow with a pistol.
No.
Ah.
No.
Ah.
No pow.
You're
This
not very
pistol.
good with that pistol.
It's
I don't
got the
think I've ever
poison
seen it.
bullets. No,
Talon, you're up.
it's horseshit.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is me
a
wasting a bullet each time too. Eh?
Yeah, you got to keep track of that.
God damn it.
gonna swing at him again.
Miss. Drazita?
I am. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack him. $21.
That'll hit.
Always the hits.
$15 points of damage. Now, as bonus action, can I drink a potion?
Dead.
He's dead. Yeah, you could. Now, what I will also say is, just as that happens, Armner, you notice behind you that on the building behind you, kind of towards the far side of it, 2 drow fade back into view.
Oh shit.
It's your turn, Armner.
Oh, is it my turn?
It would be Armner's turn.
Okay. So they're within view? Like how far are they?
They're on the next house.
Oh, okay.
They're
Well,
not overly far away.
Well, then I shoot at them. I shoot at the first one that wanted to jump off the balcony first.
Okay,
Come on.
you're gonna miss.
Horseshit.
There it is.
And they are running. Cal?
So I'm gonna say, Drizzy, quick, check the body, see if the stone is there. If not, I hand her the fake stone. I say, put this one in the cauldron. And I'm gonna try to sneak on through here. And then I'm gonna use my action. How much movement do I have left?
What's your normal? 30?
Yeah.
You'll have like 15 left. Basically, you could get to the edge.
Okay. I'm gonna use my action to jump across. To use my my action, to dash.
Yep.
And I'm gonna jump to the other side of the building, like the other building.
Okay, give me a athletics for the jump.
Oof. Can I use acrobatics instead? Because it's jump.
Sure.
No, it's a critical one.
No.
Ooh.
It's like
You go to jump and you just forget.
You like slip off the edge. Now, I will say, you are lucky. You do land on the next building, but you are prone, and you take what's fall damage? D6.
a D6. Yeah.
5 damage. All right. Rosita?
Okay, so what did Talum tell her to do?
I said check the body.
Yeah, and the other so the drow are basically like they're running. They are just getting their asses out of there as fast as they can.
So I said to Rosita, I said, check the body, see if the stone's on them. If not, here's the fake stone. Go put it in my cauldron. And then I ran out the door. Or I guess I ran out the... Yeah. That's what I did.
Oh, okay, so I guess Drazita is checking a body quick. Do we have a stone? Can I investigate?
No. So I was being stupid too. I was actually going to tell Carrion like a turn and a half ago to come in here.
Oh.
Basically just before he died. So I'll say you are here as of now.
Cool.
Okay.
With-
Instead, I turn to Carrion and I go, here, stone and bucket, search body. And I would like to smash my way through this little peephole.
Give me a strength check.
22.
All right, you just like it's an old crumbling building, right? Like so yeah, you just like smash it and you just like the hole just crumbles and you climb out like it's nothing.
Okay. So with that, I am
Rolled an
going to
11 for
do
initiative there, John.
You rolled an 11 for what? Sorry.
Initiative.
just use the rest of my movement to walk to the edge and go. Where's boss?
Like I'm right across the street.
You're like,
Boss,
it's not even across the street. You basically fell straight down.
are you okay, boss?
Um, yeah.
It's okay. I will catch them.
Oh.
No. Which way did they run?
They are on the building in front, like directly in front of you.
12 o'clock.
Okay. Can I jump this? Am I allowed to jump?
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't use all your movement. You could jump down and basically just stop there.
I am going to jump.
All right.
You want me?
So
add him?
if you guys are gonna chase these guys,
Carrion can go 90 feet around. If all he does is run.
so you know what? Let's stop here.
Oh.
That
No, I'm like, well, I don't know. Do you guys want to keep going? Because like it's up. Like you guys are the ones who said you want to stop at 10:30. So
I never said that.
well,
having run this campaign and I know what's about to happen, I think that's a good stopping point.
yeah, like we could do a short little thing. That would be cool, but I think it would just for momentum. I think it would be better if we stop here and just do it all as one unit next time. I think it'll just be a little more immersive.
Okay.
So otherwise, like we're gonna
But
be in
Carrion is going to move. he's gonna like drop the fake stone on the floor near the cauldron. Like he doesn't put it in the cauldron, and he's running outside to start
You are
chasing
going to
him.
get me in trouble with boss.
Sounds like a you problem.
I don't.
Do not make me headbutt your face. It will hurt.
You'll have to catch me while I chase down these. Because I am an athlete.
Yeah.
So am I.
You are. That was my
no time for talking here, Drazita. You're literally watching the stone run away. And yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Nice.
Excellente.
That makes me
I'm
angry.
still happy to be drow in this campaign. This is awesome. It will allow me to derive some mannerisms from your version of drow into my version of drow. Which
Well,
is
right
still
now,
little shits.
they are very big chickens, so.
When you,
Yeah, no
when you
kidding.
ran it, is this how you got to where you got to when you ran it?
No, I ran this separately as part of a faction mission.
Okay. Yeah, because I know you did things differently.
Yeah, I did things very differently. So like, I took bits of this and I inserted it into my story, but I had it with the faction mission where there's a drow that is killing people.
Cool.
I don't know if that's been run in this campaign or not. So.
I did have we did have a faction mission where Armner killed a drow. Actually, a drow gunslinger.
Saloon Zabrindis or something like that.
It was a different guy.
Okay. That's the one I had.
But the guy you just killed was actually Saloon Zabrindis. But the other one, it was like a little side mission that they weren't actually supposed to get or kill anybody, and they actually ran him down because we had a friend of ours just kind of jump in for a side session for an hour one night.
Right.
and he was like his character was ridiculously fast, so he like didn't let him get away. It was kind of
And I got the gun.
and that's how Armner has his gun.
Yes. That
But the
makes a lot of. Yeah. So.
but
Like,
yeah,
I
that guy there, I was thinking that was
read
going to
it,
be much
but-
harder. He had like 85 hit points and an 18 AC, and I was like, man, without carrying, this might be a little iffy.
Yeah, Carrion is a damage dealer when he can get sneak attack off twice in a round.
But you guys were rolling in the 20s the whole time, and
Yeah, Drazada was rolling really well tonight.
so
I did
Rosita
not.
always roll well. I have good dice.
She does.
I have good dice when it comes to combat. As soon as it's out of combat, they just go, your character is shit at perception and insight because you got -2, so you might as well just roll a 1 to a 5 anyway. Whereas, like, with Xandrin, like, he rolls okay in combat, and he has other abilities that give other people disadvantage on stuff, so, like, he hopes all his stuff works.
cool. Well, yeah, this is, I guess, at least sort of how this is going to go next time, or at least where we could be.
A little bit. I mean,
there's different
been a long time since
finishes,
I've
and
campaign, so
yeah, you know sort of
I
what's going to
remember
happen.
bits and
But
pieces, and everything so far has been different than how I ran it. So,
well, yeah, because as I've been reading, actually, depending on who the final boss is, I thought like when I first looked through it really quickly, depending on what time of year it is and who you're like not final boss but main enemy is, I was like, oh, you're going through the same series of events in different orders. But now I kind of reading into it deeper, I'm like, oh, it actually totally changes the events completely to be completely different stories. So
yeah, and
we could run through this 4 different times and have 4 completely different, like obviously the beginning, the end goal is going to be the same, but this whole section would be completely different.
Yeah, and the way I ran it was there was no like final boss, and like this one has like a series of events that happen for each one, and some of them kind of crisscross in certain places.
Yeah.
So you see some of the same locations, whereas
yeah,
I kind of went off script with all that, so like I didn't follow any of the natural progression of things. I took bits and pieces from all of those if they ended up in those locations.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
So,
but I'm excited for the chase.
And so, like, I know who I think the main antagonist is, and I've thought it's the same person for a while. You haven't given off any hints, but
You have met the main antagonist twice, I will say.
Yeah, and you see, because I've read the book, because I ran it, I know who it is, but I'm not gonna say who it is.
Yeah,
but it's awesome.
Yes, you have met the main antagonist twice.
Rosita very much wants to meet Ziraj and woo him. Just so you know.
Carrion could introduce you, like
Yeah. The only thing is that through this section, it's like there's no off quest, right? Like it's basically been erased the last few sessions. There's not a lot of like time to go mess around. So, but
we get the stone and then we meet Ziraj. It's okay. I find a way.
we might find a way to make that happen. All right, guys. Well, have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
you too.
We'll see some of you next week, some of you in a couple weeks, and yeah, unfortunately, Nick, I'm not going to see you in a couple weeks.
No, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, your camping thing got canceled. I guess you had to. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the refund.
Oh, okay.
So it was canceled until the 20th. It's officially, and of course, everything after that is like so booked up.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's gonna happen. We might
I honestly don't see how they don't extend it to like the Tuesday after the May 2-4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Probably what's going to happen.
like but I mean we're still at 4,000 cases a day, so I mean who knows?
Yeah.
Could go longer.
Yeah. I don't think kids are going back.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Well, I was
Yeah.
looking at because my mom lives in California, right? And I was looking at how their cases are going, and they once they started kind of getting the vaccines out to some of the more younger population, their cases just like completely almost vanished, like out of like so fast. It was incredible. So
But they also have the ability to produce their own vaccine so they can get it to people faster. Whereas here in Canada, we're at the mercy of all these other countries that are sending us vaccines.
yes, but now again, we don't need nearly as many because we don't have nearly
No,
as
that's
many
true.
people. California alone probably has a population bigger than Canada, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
well, it's my glimmer of hope, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully they get there. It looks like they're starting to spread it a little wider than it's
And
been.
and in the States, they're not even using the AstraZeneca that our pharmacies are using.
Yeah.
It never got okayed by their government or by their health board or whatever.
Yeah, they have that Johnson
absolutely
and Johnson.
Yeah, they have the one shot, which I mean, all the vaccines do what they're supposed to do, which is keep people out of hospitals.
Yeah.
Like they're not going to stop you from getting it; they're just going to stop you from dying and getting really sick. So
Yeah. Well, at some point, what I'm thinking, Nick, we'll probably have to do this summer is head back to that Queen Elizabeth place where you don't have to book it and you just show up.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a few other trips planned, so I hope it doesn't like, I don't know, keep getting pushed back, like for the whole summer.
Yeah, me and Madonna
like-
a while back tried to book stuff, and it was just like it was booked completely. Like we were looking 6 months. Like this was a few months ago. We were looking six
Yeah.
months out, and it was completely booked already.
That's what I did, but yeah, like the 7 a.m. click.
Yeah. Well, I say we didn't do the 7 a.m. We were like at that night. We're like, okay, we're 6 months from the date we want to go.
Yeah.
And we looked, and it was like it was unless you wanted to go way deep. Like we wanted to go with the kids, right? So we wanted relatively accessible sites, and yeah, they were all booked up. We were like, fuck. So
Yeah, we got a couple. We're going to Bon Echo, like Canada weekend, and yeah, some other places.
Cool.
Car camping a lot.
Yeah, as I say, there's lots of places we can go car camping. We'll probably do like there's a lot of the what do you call it? Like the conservation areas. They're always empty. They never book up.
Yeah.
Like they're not obviously it's totally different, but whatever. Just getting away for the weekend. So as soon as we can, we'll head out to a few of those places. But yeah, some of the backcountry stuff is going to be a little trickier this year.
Mm-hmm.
Which is too bad because Madonna was all antsy for it.
Yeah, me too. It's like, yeah, it seems like the only thing you could do, really, and they take that away too.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, have a good night.
Yeah, take care, guys.
yeah, have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
See you Friday.
Most of you. Random raid to somebody who Breath of the Wild right now. They're speedrunning. And I got that's good for
Miniso. It's like a little like Japanese like I don't know, kind of like dollar store. It's really cute.